I'm ready. I'm ready.
What's up, guys? We are here, Pot of Hot Coffee, episode 5.
Assalamu alaikum.
We are here. We are live from Live, Laugh, Love Studios.
Mashallah.
Mashallah, man.
Yes, we are. We're live.
My dog is putting me in an awkward position where I cannot move.
Guess what? It's all right because we got a guest.
We have our guest, Kyle Becker, here today. He was the first guest on this podcast, actually.
Allegedly.
In a hidden episode.
From
Hidden
where was
cam.
there? IP?
It'll
might
be,
see
it'll be an
right?
Easter egg one day.
2030.
All right, Ghost, give me a little room.
It was apparently the Republika Srpska movement, that really influenced it. They didn't like
What
what we were
movement?
talking about. It was actually, no, it wasn't Yemeni. I think it was Houthi hackers.
Oh, it was Houthis?
Of course, always the Houthis.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you for having me back, man.
Oh, yeah.
We're doing it even bigger and better now. I mean, look at this. We got SM58s.
Yeah,
Cheers to that. Cheers to that. And
Oh, y'all love
this beautiful
yeah.
stand right here. I
Yeah.
can't believe you went out and got this stand for me.
That was
Patreon's
donated.
paying,
It was
man.
donated.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was donated by a fan.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah, it's
I
beautiful stuff.
Mhm.
Wow, it's sleek. I thought you did it for me specifically because
You
my
know-
elbows are broken.
Yeah, you're very hobbled,
Yeah.
I had to help you out of your car
Yeah.
to
But
get,
you know
help
what
you
I
carry stuff in.
I love that
True
you
story.
say no to pain medicine, though.
That's
He's handling it holistically,
Yeah.
natural ways.
If
Yeah.
if
Exactly.
it don't grow from the earth, I don't want it, buddy.
Correct. Otherwise, you end up like me. I can't put down the cup.
This guy speaks 18 languages. I'd love to be you,
Yeah, Travis, you should just be a translator. Like, just start
I
doing
wish.
language lessons. Charge like $100 a lesson.
I'm
make
down.
good money.
I agree.
Dude.
Do
Yeah.
that. You'd make good
guys
money
are
and
seeing
like.
this.
He's
Yeah.
like the guy that I would expect going to a foreign country and just teaching our language.
That's a good idea.
That's like, this is the guy that comes to mind.
Represent any country right here.
Yeah, Travis
Give it
is
to me.
going to like the Philippines to teach English.
I did teach in the jungles of Oaxaca,
Where's that?
Oaxaca, Mexico.
I'd love to join you on some stuff like that because I got to get out of the country. The
Mhm.
Workers' Compensation Bureau is coming for my neck.
Shit.
No, but you're
Yeah.
actually hurt, so I understand.
Yeah, no, of course.
True. But what you got? United Healthcare, right?
Yeah, no.
Not anymore.
Oh. No, Travis, you kind of look like the guy that they're saying was the shooter.
I don't know what you're talking about. Check my call log. I got United Healthcare dialed today.
You think Travis
Travis
has
is
money
every
for a
man.
moped or a gun?
Yeah.
Well, I did just sell my Jeep for $550.
Travis,
so I do have
you
money
sold
for
it?
a
Nice,
moped, yeah.
nice.
Okay.
Thank you.
You want to make some more money, you can investigate workers' comp for me and,
Mhm.
catch them before they catch me. You know what I'm saying? A little
Little
private eye.
investigator.
Oh, yeah. But, like, they're
got
probably
you.
investigating me. So if I investigate them,
Mhm. And guess
We're
what? You're going to
covered.
be paying
Never
me
be
in
caught.
euros. Cash. So they find me. Why the hell? It's not
I'm going to be going broke
He
paying
was-
this guy in euros. But
It's
that's
not him.
how we clean the money. That's how we clean the money. It's a pretty good idea. Pretty good idea.
Exactly.
Put yourself in
Oh,
debt to
shit.
clean that
Western
money.
Union that shit to me.
Yo, you
Yeah.
were banned from Western Union, though. Have we covered that on
We
a real
definitely
episode?
covered that
We
because
covered that
people
on
asked me
test
about
episodes,
that,
but I
yeah.
don't think we covered it on a real
No,
episode.
we did because someone asked me about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe that was the first episode with Donnie. Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you know
I think
about
it was.
this?
No.
Travis was banned from Western Union.
Oh,
For
dude.
sending money to Yemen. I think it was a racist lady at Stop and Shop that blew my spot.
He didn't know that. He didn't think it was suspicious that someone's like, "Hey, can you send this money for me?
Yeah.
Well,
I'll
just-
pay you to send this
exactly,
money."
yeah.
Yeah, just the most sketchy thing
He's
on
like,
earth. You're
Travis,
banned from that.
Travis like, "Hey,
You're
$100 is $100."
Exactly.
Yeah.
I won't do prostitution, but hey, I'll send money. You guys have money to send?
Travis, you should just quit weed and start
Thankfully
selling your
there's-
piss to people trying to pass drug tests.
Yeah, dude, thankfully there's plenty of ways to get money. They sell your piss,
True. Someone on Instagram told me to sell drugs yesterday because I could buy glass jaw tickets on EBT. Obviously joking.
Oh, they just told you to sell drugs?
Yeah.
Who's that?
I don't know, some guy on Instagram.
You're trying to
It's
buy
on
his
the-
glass jaw tickets, and you
Yeah.
said, "Hey, do you take food stamps?"
Yeah, it's because Glassjaw's doing a tour.
That's essentially like that's like when I lived in Philly, and there'd be dudes on like the 1st and 15th hanging outside the CVS,
Yeah.
and they'd be like, "Hey, what you buying in there? What you buying in there? Y'all got cash? Yo, I'll pay for you. You give me the cash for what you were gonna buy." They would always try to pull that on you, like, no, I'm buying cigarettes, and they'd be like, "I still could do it." Like, yeah, I'm sure.
Families have been fed off that generations of wealth. Imagine. how
I
many
thought they just do it.
houses
I
have
thought
been
they
built
just do it so they
selling
could buy
EBT.
40s. So
that's one way of doing it. Yeah.
So they get cash to like buy like some bud in 40s.
Yeah. But now they'll really capitalize off that because you could get weed for super cheap from old people.
Can you?
Of course.
How do you get weed from super cheap? Is it shitty weed though, right?
So.
I smoked that.
The
I smoked that
Taurus
high
smoke?
grade, son. I smoked that hydro, bro.
Dude, you should be able to get paid in like any currency you want. So like, if you get paid in just 40s, bet you homeless people will start working.
I go to my job and I'm like,
Actually
you guys
get
gotta
some
start
work done.
paying me in Bitcoin. You gotta start paying my Bitcoin wallet.
Easy.
Yeah, that's
You could buy
almost
a whole
like
town in El Salvador.
yeah. I wish I was dumb enough to be buying Bitcoin and Dogecoin back when it was worth it.
Why? I mean, like,
I did
you
it.
still
You
can
have
buy
to be
Bitcoin.
so dumb to buy
I mean,
it.
Bitcoin's gonna dip.
be
It's gonna dip off
rich
this. It's gonna dip
and
off this
smart.
high. It's gonna dip off this high,
Yeah, they say.
and then go buy it when it dips down to like
They
the
say
70s.
Bitcoin's going to $1 million.
It probably will. It probably will. It probably will.
What is it?
In our
What is
lifetime,
anything?
in our lifetime, it probably will.
Yeah,
go to
I
$1
know.
million.
It's actually probably just a great idea.
Like,
to just
realistically,
start buying bits of it.
This
literally.
I know
Just
most
start buying bits of the Bitcoin.
That's a good bit.
I know most podcasts say this isn't financial advice. Well, this podcast is very serious
Absolutely.
finance. I'm pointing at the camera right now. That's
You
how
see a
serious
bottle,
I am.
you pick it
This
up.
is serious
Take it
financial
from
advice.
3 bums in their late
Yeah, right.
20s.
Wait, wait for Bitcoin to dip. It's gonna fall. It's at 100. It fell from. It touched the all-time high. It's gonna fall about
Facts.
10 to 15%.
Facts. And then you
Okay,
strike.
do your TA. Buy that bottom. Okay. It's
bottom?
peaks
Who
and
you
valleys.
buying?
It's
Do
peaks
Do your
and valleys.
TA. I wish I did my TA back in school though.
Listen, man.
Testicle exam.
The,
That's
the,
a
the
E.
thing they want to tell you about investing is that it's this big scary thing, and it's really just gambling for smart people.
There's just
You're
putting
just
money in
you're
different
just
banks.
instead of gambling on the fucking Lions tonight,
100%.
who
Yeah.
might just shave points and throw.
Yeah.
Cold out.
You go
Yeah.
you go and put money on McDonald's, and
Yeah.
you're like, listen, they're gonna bounce
gonna
back.
make
Yeah.
money.
They're gonna bounce back.
No, it's
They're gonna put up a
man,
good quarter.
Everything is gambling. It's just gambling on a house, gambling on a car. You're literally just gambling.
Oh yeah.
And I just can't stop making the worst gambles. Buying cars that are 25 years old, just sinking 20 grand into them.
No,
Could have
that's-
bought a brand new one.
Hey man,
You want to sell your truck
Yeah.
for 5?
but it doesn't have any personality.
I'll sell that 4Runner to you, Travis.
For
I think you would-
$550?
$550.
that is what he
That's
offered.
like sets in when it's like, yep, that sounds about right for that.
He's been, dude. We should. I saw. We
$550.
should steal a bit. Honestly,
need it.
I'm not for
need
stealing
it.
stuff, but I'm all
I
for
don't blame
stealing
you.
web videos. And some guy, I don't think these
What?
guys realize
What, are we
how
gonna steal
brilliant of
Shake
an
That
idea.
Bear?
No. Yeah, you wish, Travis.
I do.
But you could never kill a bear.
No, I wouldn't. That's a good point, actually. You're right. So that's why I can't do the video.
But I saw a video where these guys were lowballing. They were going. They were hitting camera, going to like Facebook Marketplace deals, and then just lowballing the shit out of a guy.
Yeah, someone did
Like
that
a-
to me. They told me 200.
Yeah,
Oh,
dudes who put like
I love
$5
this.
grand up
Yeah.
on their car, and then they'll pull up and they're like, "Listen, man, this thing's a piece of shit. I'll
Dude,
give you $100 for it. Like, stop fucking with us."
They're just doing compilations.
Just doing like,
these
look,
days
this
that literally.
this bumper's a different color. Like, this is a piece of shit, bro. And the guys start getting defensive. It's so funny.
I know. I've seen one, just a compilation of dude just rip, just like, you know, the screen recording of his.
Oh, him
screen.
talking shit. Yeah.
Just being like, yeah, have it ready. I'll give you 2,500. Have it ready. Oh, bold to have your girl in the photo of the car as well. Have her ready as well.
Oh, dude, yeah, doing it for like $20,000 cars. It's
Yeah.
great. It's
Have
great.
you seen like the?
Just calling it a piece of shit to them.
I've seen some questionable images of like girls selling clothes and stuff like that on Facebook.
Oh, that's the way they sell clothes. Yeah.
That's
The
nuts.
hot girls just put the clothes on, and then it
Yeah.
because
Dude, let's talk about this. This has become a
that's-
phenomenon.
You've seen it too?
I catch on to these things because I'm a horn dog and I get no
Alright.
puss. So what else am I doing?
Hell yeah.
I caught on. I
too.
caught on very early 5 years ago when the girls started doing the dressing videos on camera.
oh well, no, that's
I was
Yeah,
like
yeah,
there
yeah.
on when I saw the first one, a girl like putting a sweater over a crop top, and I was
Yeah,
like,
and,
this
like,
is gonna become a
jumping.
thing where they're gonna be going
That's what
from naked
TikTok
to
is.
clothed.
no, that's TikTok.
Yeah, this was pre-TikTok on the gram, but I was like,
Dude,
all right, so
TikTok
now we're
was
just
around 5
selling
years
bodies
ago.
for everything.
We're just old guys. TikTok was
know.
around 5 years.
That's
I
true.
hate to break it to you guys. It was around.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I know. I wasn't looking at TikTok for at least 4 years.
I was just like, yo,
When they
this
came out.
fucking Zoomer app where they just
But-
dance to
Yeah,
songs
that was
and
like
that's
Trill.
so
Yeah.
corny. Like, I'll never download that. I
mean,
still haven't
still,
downloaded it.
It's
It's probably
still
hurting my
sinking.
career that I haven't downloaded it or
Dude,
put a clip
that will
up.
never hurt your integrity. integrity. Dude, the app itself has no integrity. I have one. I created one just for Baggy Pants Films, and I go to it, and I open it up after not opening it up forever. Dude, they have a marketplace on there now, like on the homepage. It's like half of the homepage. Like, you're scrolling videos, and there's like fucking Rockathon. Yeah, just like
you ever see
Timo shit on the top
NPC
of the
Miles Morales?
Yeah.
You ever see the NPC Miles Morales?
Yeah.
NPC.
That was when I knew.
The guy the NPC people that on the live stream, they'll just say, like, type out the catchphrases.
Are those people still making money?
Oh yeah.
We need
I know.
They still.
We need a purge where you can just go out and murder those.
No, dude.
People.
There's videos of people fucking with the NPC Miles Morales, and he breaks character. And he's like, "Bitch, I'll fuck you up."
Yeah.
You think this is easy? No, I'm not gonna say the N word, but he drops them. He's allowed to, though.
What do you say, naysayer?
Dude.
No, you know the word. A soft A. Rappers love using it.
Oh, I got you. Neutrofina.
No.
Is that even a thing?
Neutrogena?
Yeah. Nootropics.
Nutriment.
Dude,
Nutriment banana.
to steer us away
$3.
from getting canceled immediately, the marketplace. The marketplace.
No, we're 10 minutes into
Listen,
it. We're past the algo. We're good.
cooking now.
We're
yeah.
good.
We're into the say whatever you want zone. No, dude, I noticed on Marketplace now, like, if you want to sell something quicker, you just have a girl wearing it and just like have
that's
just have a girl standing in front of it.
as a person who's
Like, I'm selling a toaster.
Smart.
Here's a girl doing a little Vanna White.
now this is a pretty
all it
feminine
takes.
trait
Maybe
about
the new
me, but
human
I've sold some
trafficking
clothes on
trend.
Depop before, and
Yeah.
if you wear the clothes, they sell quicker.
Yeah. And if you're a girl wearing the clothes, they
Yeah.
sell immediately.
Not
you get
even. I
fits.
think just chicks buy more clothes. Like
That is
they're
true.
just
Yeah.
like, if you ever go look at
See, but now you're getting the wrong demographic, like me. Now I'm in your DMs going, hey, I
Hey,
like
what
the
size-
sweater,
what size
but I
is-
like you more.
like those sweater puppies.
Yeah.
And then you go to
Sweater
meet up
keeps
with
those
them.
puppies nice and
some
warm.
nice
On
cannons
purpose.
under them sweaters.
Like I guarantee you, there's people that just go by it. They don't even need it just to take a chance for the like social.
Oh, you're talking to the guy.
Oh.
No, I would never have.
Yeah,
I
he's
would
buying
never have
female
balls
clothes. He's
for
like,
that, dude.
this is for my sister.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
wait,
literally
actually,
though. Just I
What are
would
you doing?
like there are so many guys out there. Just their whole aura, their whole personality is just how can I get this girl to fucking come home with me and just
That's
be
like every guy who
absolutely
listens to
sleazy about
Sade.
it. How
I
can
respect that. Oh yeah,
misdirect
dudes
her?
who like Sade.
So come
That's
on,
male
yeah.
manipulator music.
I
Yeah,
know.
That's dudes with dangly earrings and bushwork.
Oh God, I know, right? With the tight shorts, big jeans.
Yeah, wearing a band T-shirt of a band they never listened to. Yeah.
Dressed like a Sum 41 music video.
Yeah, filming themselves in the front of like a Knocked Loose concert.
So this is Bushwick, guys. You know, it's kind of dodgy here. Come with me while I go to Nook in Bushwick.
Look at how big the rats are in New York. Oh my God, they are huge.
And so I was on the L the other day. Like,
Dude, you want to do a mic in Brooklyn tomorrow?
No.
Oh, Coward.
Tomorrow is paradise night
Coward.
for sure. I can't
Coward.
get enough of the purple
Oh,
light.
sad.
You're
Mr. Marijuana.
yeah. You want to hang out at a fucking 80s coke den?
I almost went to Eastville.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Let's go to Eastville.
Would love to. Yeah, probably next week get going again. Took a hard little break. Holiday break. Just
I was pissed, dude.
literally vocal cord break. Fucking screaming too much out there.
Dude, I was
Like
pissed.
William Montgomery.
I was
don't
pissed
blame
about.
you.
I was pissed about Thanksgiving. I'm like, damn, no one's doing mics. I was like, I want no Wednesday mic,
you're a
no
true
Thursday
gamer,
mic.
yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Respect the
people
shit
are
out of
doing
that.
I didn't do a
Yeah.
mic on Friday either. I was like, dude,
Yeah.
I felt weird.
Probably.
I didn't do a mic Monday either. So going into Tuesday, I felt crazy. I was like, dude, I haven't done stand up in like a
Would
week.
have had better time than at a mic than with my family. That's for sure.
No, it's listen.
That's for sure.
Yeah, I went to the Farrell's Tavern.
Yeah.
You know that mic.
Proprietorship.
There's something about the room that just sucks energy out of
Oh
comedy.
yeah. Everybody.
Because
says
everyone
and I
there,
feel
it's
that,
the same
yeah.
exact crowd as Station Pub.
Well, it's a weird layout.
Station Pub is the funnest mic on the
Yeah.
one of the best mics around. It's
Where is
genuinely in Sayville on Wednesday
Got
nights.
you.
It's genuinely a great hang.
Yeah, well, they have a local at Farrell's that just wants to kill everybody, so that never helps. I was only there twice, and this guy's like, "This dude's trying to fight me. This dude's trying to fight me." And we're like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "Yeah, that dude in the chair." And we're like, "Kieran McGovern?" Like, dude, he's not fighting anybody. I swear that happened.
Dude,
Mike Tansey was just like, "I can't deal with this."
Bro.
And me and wait, who was I? Fuck, I can't remember who I ended up going outside with at one point. But there was another guy who was like a comedian that doesn't really do shit on Long Island. I never really met him, but he was like this tall, big Irish guy. And the whole time now he's like, yo, this guy wants to fight somebody. It's going to be me. It's like a whole Fight Club vibe. I love that shit.
So,
but
you just gave me a good
I went to the
idea.
Farrell's
I was
mic.
with Harmon. You can ask Harmon about that.
I went to the
fun.
Farrell's mic on this Tuesday, and like there was a good bit of people there because it was one of the first mics back. But Dr. Harry was there.
Wow.
Was
Is
not
that
a
your doctor?
The
That's your guy,
prolific Dr.
Yeah,
Harry
my
Friedman.
my favorite person in the world. No, he hates my
Yes.
guts. It's great.
Yeah, no, you might
guys
be
play
like
golf together, though.
you might be his only true enemy.
No, he's got a lot.
He's his protege.
I hope he listens to this podcast.
Yeah, I know, that'd
He's
be-
like,
that'd
they're
be great.
talking about me.
No, he's busy, dude. He's booking with Ray Romano. He
No.
can't fucking
So he said some shit. He's like telling jokes about banging his wife and shit. He's like fucking old as.
Who knows if he even has a wife?
That's
You know, we
that's
never
not
even-
that was my main
He
thought.
has
I
a
was like
botcha
I was gonna
posse.
say he's a fake doctor and also has a fake wife, but
Everything's fake.
I thought
The whole
that was
bit.
too mean,
Yeah.
so I didn't do that.
Yeah.
And then I said, I'm like, I'm just surprised Dr. Harry's even having sex.
Yeah.
Like, was he blowing dust out of his dick at the end? And he got me. He's like, haha, real funny.
Let's go, dude. Big rush.
I know this old guy who's
Got some money on the game,
got
by the
so
way. We
mad.
got some money on this game.
But then he was leaving. And I was smoking a cigarette outside. I was with Tom Andrews, Republican kid, you know, improv Republican kid,
Tom Andrews.
slick back hair. I don't know how else to describe him
I
other
don't
than
know if I don't think I've ever-
colored.
that's pretty much a good
Don't think I ever met that
impersonation
guy.
of Tom. He's a good guy. I'm gonna have him on the pod eventually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you're running through it, baby. Keep
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
rehearse what I
keep
just
putting
said.
people.
No,
in
yeah,
this
no, you'll
seat
like him.
right
You'll
here.
like
I don't know.
He'll take a beating.
Are you talking Irish Republican or not?
No, he's a goddamn Protestant. We might not. We might have to
Whoa.
set, we might have to
Yeah,
exile him off the camera.
Yeah, he's gonna be sitting over.
Yeah, I know Lutherans here.
He's not gonna be sitting in front of the Christmas tree. I'll tell you
I'll
that.
tell you that much.
Send him to the
Might have to
moon.
send him over
Shoot him
there.
to the moon.
So I'm out
Off
front
camera.
of Farrell's, and Dr. Harry's walking out after that, and he's like, "I'm going home, and I'm gonna bang my wife," or he's like, "I'm gonna have sex with my wife," and I'm like, "Yeah, when you finish on her, you can rail a line off her ass when you're done." implying
He's living the dream.
that he's shooting dust, and he just looked at me like, "Yo, did he really just say that?" It like took a second for it to click in his head, and then he just walked away silently, like, "Damn, this guy got me again."
I just
Feel
wish
so
he
bad
would.
about
I
that,
just
Cole.
wish he would dress better. I don't ask that for many people at all. But if you're gonna do the doctor facade, let's see a suit. Be the suit guy. Like Rob White is sometimes when he's really performing.
Well,
He's-
Rob White
he's
wears
a
a
suit
suit
guy.
on
He's a
stage.
legend.
Yeah.
But he also like pulls off the suit.
I respect
very
a
well.
suit comic, dude.
Yeah, but if you're a suit comic who shouldn't be a suit
I
comic,
got
then
a
it's
I got
like,
a show. I got a
fucking
show.
hack.
Dressed like the
After the
Talking Heads
Hamburger
guy.
Club,
Yeah.
Terry booked me on a show for
Yeah,
the
right.
Governor's, the Giggle Room on it
Facts.
in March. Should I wear a suit
You
to
gonna get a
that?
suit?
Big,
Yeah.
yeah. Giggle room is
Talks
big.
to the Giggle room.
Wear black ties,
Yeah.
bow tie, fucking
Yeah.
something with the tails.
That's a good idea.
Just Adam Sandler and the wedding singer.
No, just get way too dressed up for it. Be like, Uncle Terry gave me
Met
a
Adam
great
Sandler.
opportunity here tonight.
Dude, I'm sure those are the types of comics he's looking for. He wants to see you have a crisis on stage. That's how you become a opener for Terry McNeilster. He's great,
Good
dude.
guy,
I remember
good
I
guy,
saw
funny
him
guy.
first time I ever saw him as just somebody who wasn't even really doing stand up. I was at the industry room. It was a La Caruba show, and he was the headliner. Terry was the headliner. And, like, I don't know if it was like by the end it was kind of a long show. He was just kind of pretty hammered, but he had his
Sounds
little
about right, yeah.
yeah, he had his little
Sounds about right.
scotch, he had his little scotch shooter with him on stage, and was just like, like every punchline he was shaking, and the thing was just like flying all over.
Sounds like a good mechanic.
Talk about microchips.
It was awesome. No, it was great to watch, but it was just
Microchips?
like, wow. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
this
he
is,
talking
uh,
about Korean
Yeah, he
foreskins?
loves conspiracy theories.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. Get him on here.
He's
it's
always
like
on
Long
his,
Island
I'm Shadow Band.
Bill Burr.
Oh,
I'm
God, no.
He's really funny.
He really is Shadow Band.
He definitely is Shadow Band.
I
Yes,
tested it myself. You need
You
to
have to
type
say his
every
whole name.
letter of that
Yeah.
thing. And then I go to his page and I'm like,
King 21.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm gonna go to his page and I'm like, yep, Zuckerberg is working hard for him. He's been working overtime
Yeah,
on Terry.
Zuckerberg probably saw one or two of his videos. They're like, he's calling me out.
Listen, I will. I'll go anywhere. I have no integrity. I'll go to any demographic to get big.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna be big in Jamaica.
You're gonna start doing black rooms. You guys start really dressing the part next Sean Brown show. Trey.
Yeah.
Just start dress really, really urban, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you guys are both like straight out of the Cosby Show every time I see you guys.
I love a good
I
sweater.
like it, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I could take
I
some
did a
notes on
roast, though.
that.
I did a roast wearing a sweater in there.
Yep.
What? Why
Didn't go well.
They were not a fan of the sweater. I think this is.
You had to lean
You know
into it,
why?
though. It was
I
good. It was
guarantee
good,
you-
though.
You know,
it was.
I don't think
cold.
they've ever seen nice Irish wool before. I think that's
That was real
They don't,
Irish
they
wool,
don't
yeah.
understand what a cable knit sweater is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're wearing gold essentially.
Yeah, this is quality, man. This is
That's
cable knit sweater.
450 euros, man.
My grandpa didn't work on steel beams. He worked on cable knit sweaters.
he wore a
He didn't-
cable knit sweater while working on.
Did
a
he know
steel
anybody
beam.
who melted him? Just asking.
That's
asking.
that's your department.
So what's your big bet tonight? I know you like sports gambling.
I feel like it's really not going well, but I had made a lot of money the last few days.
Yeah,
so
bring your parlay.
I got 100. It's a simple one. I got $100 on Jacobs to rush for 60 yards,
Okay.
and Amon-Ra St. Brown to get 70 yards in the air. And I think it's not looking too hot, but it's also just the
Super
beginning of
early
the
in the
second.
game.
Yeah,
Wait.
it's a kind of a whack game right now. Amon? Nope. Yeah, no. 7-0 fucking beginning
No,
of
I-
second.
What numbers am
I knew this wouldn't be a I don't know. He's the light-skinned dude with the fucking
That guy?
tape on the black on the
That guy
back.
who looks like a
Wait.
Bone Thugs and Harmony
Dude,
member.
that guy's like white but black.
Ba-dum,
Yeah.
bum, bum,
Crazy.
bum, bum.
I
How
got
you-
my
how
Tell
you
own
me
Bills
Bills
what
game.
you
so
gonna do.
I got Drew Bledsoe.
It ain't
throwing
nowhere
one.
to hide.
Boom, boom, boom.
Bum, bum.
Uh-oh, Ghost.
He
Boom,
heard
boom,
that
boom,
Yeah,
one.
boom,
Ghost loves
boom.
Bone Thugs.
You know what that just reminded me of? Do you
He
remember?
loves smoking a joint to some Bone Thugs and Harmony. He's like, man, I love twisting one up. Just
Yeah, wait, that's him right there. 14. He's blocking. That's Amon-Ra. Let's
You-
go,
we should
Amon-Ra.
we should give a call to the line
So-
to tell him you got $100. on
Yeah,
this
I got
thing.
$100 on it.
And you
Don't
really,
fuck up.
you really
Chop,
need
chop.
you really need to fill your gas
Chop,
tank.
chop, buddy. While you're at it, let me get a chopped cheese.
Oh, the Aki way, please.
Yeah. The Aki way. I wish social media
look.
stopped progressing at once we started with the Aki
I
shit.
know, right?
That was like
Oh.
peak. That was peak brain rot, but like still entertaining. You know.
We were talking about it last time
Hello.
with the college
All
students.
right, if you want to close that, my thing is up there. You could pull that
Oh,
off.
shit.
Yeah, totally.
Are you gonna run on the treadmill?
I just ran on the treadmill.
How was it?
It's too windy to run outside today.
Mm.
How many miles did you run?
Normal 3 miles.
How many miles did you run on the treadmill?
I did too.
Okay, that's good.
Respectable.
You're on camera right now.
All right, sorry.
No,
You're
we love
good.
it. Little cameo.
Yeah, cameo. I'm gonna put with Kyle Becker and Sean's mom.
I don't know if we can use my full name yet. I don't know. I'm still on.
Oh, dude,
Workers' comp.
you're injured. You're very disabled.
Yeah, I mean,
I helped you out of the car.
clearly, I mean, look.
This
at
is
me. I
this
can't
is
even
if
touch
the
mic.
workers' comp
Straight
listens
up.
to this, they're gonna be like, listen, he's the only guy with a mic stand.
No,
it's because he's hurt.
that's undeniable.
Him holding
Visual
this messes with his elbow, his sciatica. It's
He
all
kinda
a
put down the
problem.
cup,
In all
man.
seriousness, it really does. So
I-
I am, yeah. I'm hoping to be off it soon and everything. Though I got to get my fucking life back together. This is a crazy turn of events.
It happens.
I'm
brother.
gonna try and be fucking the next Hawk Tui
Hawk Tour girl.
Hawk Tui guy.
Yeah, you gotta start, man.
Wait, what is that?
Yeah, we gotta start filming. We gotta start filming sketches
I
or
wish,
something.
bro. Take me back to 2019.
Let's start filming sketches and stuff.
I have those.
I know.
I have plenty on my
Like,
phone.
dude, think about this. Like,
Keep
think
on
You
about
got ideas?
where-
You got sketch ideas? You write sketches, Travis?
Of course I do.
Yeah.
Like,
think
wanna
he's-
go
he's
that
about to
way?
be-
Think
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it in the.
Show
think
us-
about it in the, yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
Travis,
let's
read us
see.
a sketch.
Yeah,
read us
I
one of
wanna-
your sketch.
definitely
Read us
wanna
your
hear it.
favorite sketch that you have written.
Like, dude, think about like, remember Daddy Long Neck and Wide Neck?
Yeah.
Like, that was like the peak of brain rot too. Like, these people
yeah,
are just circus
what did Supreme
people.
Patty do other
wanna
than
just-
being ugly?
Yeah, exactly. But at least he's like something to look at. Like Haley Welch with the Hawk too.
No, she's all right. I
and
like her. I'm a fan of her
everybody that gets
podcast.
famous today.
She's-
with the
She's a real voice, you know.
Should get her on here, man.
I would love to be a guest on Talk to Her.
collab would be
I would love
game changing.
I would love to be a guest on Talk to Her. I would
Keep
love to
saying it
promote
over
Pot
and
of
over and
Hardcore.
over because it'll get in the algorithm.
Yeah, no, I love Haley
Say
Welch.
it over and over.
Haley Welch is my favorite podcaster right now.
Aiden Ross too.
Haley
Is
Williams.
my favorite.
From pot of hot
my
coffee
favorite.
to
my
Talk
hero.
to a podcast, we extend a handshake. This is a brotherhood of sorts.
Do you remember when
From
I
podcast to
Can't
podcast. you know?
gender it like that. It's just the hood.
No, this is brotherhood.
This
This
is
is
just the
this,
hood.
this is unity.
This
This
we
is
haven't
is
had,
this
we
is
haven't
strength.
had any women on the.
Yeah, it's true. You gotta. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going on a.
Let's just
Yeah.
hit
I'm
Roosevelt
going on a
Avenue.
woman's
Let's just get
podcast
back
next
to-
week.
Wait. You got a sketch idea? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 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 tell
Before
us
we
the-
talk about Roosevelt Avenue.
Is this where your sketch idea takes place? I'd love to
No,
film a
but
sketch
we-
on Roosevelt.
we just get
Roosevelt Ave.
three of them right. Okay. Remember,
We should hire. We should get some actual
That's what I'm
hookers
saying.
off Roosevelt Ave
and have them right here.
no,
on the podcast.
we get like a red roof in room, like a room at like a shitty motel,
And we.
and we only rent like 2 hours because
Yeah.
that's all we'll need,
Yeah.
and then we just record a podcast with them.
That's a good idea. I don't think they would like it.
We don't
but-
seriously interview them either. We don't really ask them about their career. We just do what we're
Nothing,
doing
yeah.
now. Yeah, we talk about
Yeah.
stand up and
Yeah.
Just
I'll be like,
an
you
Eric-
ever
just
play
an Eric
fantasy
Andre
baseball?
show.
Travis starts
Uh,
reading them his sketch ideas.
Exactly.
He's like, so what do you think of this sketch?
I-
You got any notes?
And
I
they're like,
rented.
"Okay,
I
baby."
rented a red roof in room one time.
Westbury.
Maybe, literally maybe, because there's not that many around, right? It's like
Mhm.
couple. Literally one time.
Out of Long Island, there's a lot.
Okay.
We got independent. We got independent
Out
hotels
east,
around
I'm
here.
Sure, yeah. Dude, but wait, real quick, just like we were trying to shoot a video for something, and I was like, it would be nice if we had a hotel room. So we got this room at the Red Roof Inn. We go, we check in. We were like, this is gonna be cool. We'll have the room all night. We'll do it. We'll have a little party. Literally, we try to open it, and it's double locked. And we're like, yo, hello, what's going on in there? Hello. Hear a bunch of like shuffling around. 2 minutes later, this dude comes out who looks like an African wizard. Maybe the strangest thing that's ever happened to me. He comes out with a wooden cane, like a real cane.
This is a pimp.
Yeah, probably,
Pimp.
probably. And he's just like,
Religiously.
my bad, boys. And he just got out of there, and we go in. We're like, okay. And we're like, oh, like, dude, it literally smelled like he burnt just like an entire just
Yeah, he was smoking
fucking
Newports in there.
backwood
Yeah,
over and over again. And
Hey, he was smoking Black and Milds in
couldn't
there,
get the
player.
smell out. We went up to the people at the desk. We were like, I just think you should know.
So did his voice sound something similar to this? Hey, pimpin'.
Yeah, no,
Hey,
literally,
you know,
when we opened up the
sorry
door,
about that, boys.
he's like, "Be right out, big pimpin'."
Big pimpin', I'll
Dude,
be
no,
right
it was iconic. I really thought he was some kind of wizard. I was like, "There's no way."
He might
would-
have been.
How did he get in the room? You know, like I mean,
No,
that's just on
those-
the Red Roof Inn.
No, those pimps just
honestly,
run
but
the motels. That's
Yeah.
their place of business.
facts.
You think the motel owners are
Walked in
gonna
on,
gonna say anything to the pimp, who's
Yeah.
their number one supplier of business?
Yeah, literally owns the place in terms of shares.
I bring you
Subscription.
1,500 hours.
That was it. Yeah,
of
I became I
occupancy
became a
a month.
man that day. I was like
Oh, how much you
20
pay?
years old.
Did you pay? you bought a hooker that
Just
day?
by association, just by him walking by me, just elevated my game.
Those those are
I-
those are the
decades.
hotels that I wouldn't even want to stay in. I'd rather sleep
Yeah.
in my car just because I'm
Yeah.
afraid of bed bugs.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
I'm too afraid of that
Like
shit
bed
now.
crabs?
I didn't even know what that was.
No,
back
bed
then.
bugs is crazy, bro.
That's
You'll have to like
bad.
fumigate all your. Yo, if you
It sounds like even worse. You heard of bugs? How about crabs?
Fumigate.
Yeah, dude, bed
fumigate.
bugs. Oof. Yeah, I just can't believe it happened.
Were you ever
haven't
in
run across
fantasy
them at this
baseball with
point,
me?
honestly.
fantasy baseball.
Yeah. Remember the last time I got allowed to do fantasy football? Why?
When was that?
We were probably in like 9th grade.
What
What'd
are
you
you
do?
banned from? Let's
Travis
list it
gets
off.
banned from a lot of things.
Too. I got the first pick overall out of everyone. Do you remember who I picked?
Oh,
on
did you
purpose?
pick Barry
I
Bonds?
picked Barry Bonds.
Yeah, you picked Barry
on
Bonds when he was
purpose.
retired. He
Just to
wasn't on a
flex.
team.
Just a flex.
He had the number one pick in the draft,
Yup.
and he picked Barry Bonds.
Yup.
Well, it shouldn't have let him pick him.
Just a flex.
It's not his
I
fault.
just be like,
you just threw the season.
Yeah, no, I.
Travis, that would be so much money to you now. You'd be like, dude, I could win $100 for this
I
fantasy season.
know.
I'm not throwing this away.
I think I used to win. Was it
Oh, you
fantasy
tangled up, Ghost?
basketball? I
Up,
think
watch
something
out.
fantasy basketball.
There you
I
go.
won like 3 years in a row or something.
All right.
But yeah, I'll go to the skits though.
Yeah, read a skit.
Yeah. Read a skit, Travis.
All right, these have been here for a while.
You don't.
Yeah, you got a lot there. I like
So,
this.
Thank
so
you.
Becker, you're a prop guy. You like betting on props?
I thought you meant
Dude, no,
like prop
I'm like a
humor.
12. I'm a 12 pick parlay guy, but
Oh.
I've come to terms with like that. Was
I'm an
never
old school
happening.
DJ.
I've had big.
I'm
hits,
an old school
but
DJ. I like the money line. I'm a money line guy.
I'll take.
I got the lines, money line.
Yeah,
You can't go wrong. Minus
I'll
150.
I'll take the money line any day. But this game had me thrown off, and I'm glad I did because I didn't because I would have taken the Packers. straight
Also,
up.
I like betting on weeknight small market hockey.
Yeah,
That's
dude, I hit last night on hockey. I mean, what's small market? I was
Like, what do you
betting
mean?
on the NHL?
well, small market NHL.
What about
teams.
AHL?
So like,
Okay,
not the
I don't-
Boston Bruins,
yeah,
not the
no,
not the Canadians. like,
literally.
basically, the
hit the
teams that
Bruins
people
last night.
watch, don't bet on them because that's
Yeah.
where the good lines are. Bet on like the fucking Florida Panthers versus Arizona
No, that's
Coyotes.
true, man. That's
Bet
always
on
been true.
you know bet on these bullshit fucking games that no one's watching.
That's always been true. See, I kind of like the sports too, so it's like I'll usually just bet on the game that I want to watch
Sports
on
tour?
TV.
No, yeah, I don't like I like watching sports, but I don't like gambling on it because it ruins the sport watching.
Really,
I
that's
always
kind of the only way I
gamble.
can watch.
Oh,
No, because like
I
I stop caring about the game and I just start caring about like this dude better fucking score.
yeah, it's a sickness.
It's not
sickness.
it's not fun to me. It's like
Oh no, I'm sick. I'm 100%
I,
sick.
I always put money in whatever team is gonna
you
win.
know what I did.
I need help. This
there
is
was-
a cry to
There
help.
was a period of time where I was on Bovada and I played
Actual
Counter
one, or
Strike.
one of the fake ones, the fishing.
No,
one?
real Bovada.
Okay.
Like, Bovada.co.lv or wherever the fuck it was, Latvia.
He's going.
But
Yeah.
so
Shout out
they
Latvia.
had Counter Strike. I played very high level Counter Strike, like almost at a
That's why,
professional,
yeah,
like
you
a semi pro level video game player.
Mhm.
I
So
can see that about
so
you.
I had a lot. I had a leg up on knowing the you know what teams would win, kind of just from my watching the game. Like I have like a high level view on it.
Yeah, you got it. You got to have a little.
So what I found
the lottery.
Yeah. So
you
it gets
know?
better. It gets better. So I found out Bovada had
Loose
Counter
change.
Strike on it, but they didn't just have like they had
As a
all the
network?
they had like this was probably in like 2018.
League, like public. Like
yeah,
the
there's
best
professional.
guys?
Yeah. So they have the professional leagues, but there's like high level professional leagues and then lower tiers where it's not really dudes that are all that professional. Oh yeah, I'll hit it. And
Straight edge.
yeah, so the thing is they didn't have a good odds maker. So they would just
Yeah.
put all the odds as neutral.
Wow.
So it'd be like shit that you just know was
Well,
like
yeah, that's like the
gonna be
ultimate
an upset.
goal. You
Yeah,
gotta
so it
have
was-
a beat on
it
these
was
odds
all
makers.
it was all like
'cause
plus
they're straight demons.
and sometimes the spread wouldn't line up with the money line because they didn't know how to make it all.
Yeah.
So like yeah, dude, I was hitting
Yeah.
I hit like
Wow.
75% of
And
my bets.
They obviously don't have Counter Strike on there anymore.
No, they still do. It's
Oh,
just
well,
I just
You got to do Bovada or something, right?
it's
Yeah.
Bovada exactly.
wouldn't-
You
yeah, it
can't.
wouldn't be
Esports technically isn't
the
legal in
major
New York
books.
for some reason.
Yeah.
There's like most states it is, but New York it isn't.
I mean, for based on what you just said, I see why. It's like,
We gotta bring.
it's gotta
back
be hard
Internet
to. You gotta have some
cafes.
guys that are writing those lines.
Well, the thing is, yeah, I mean, if like a real sports book did the lines, then they would have lines.
Yeah.
Everyone just copies the line.
Yeah, it's just another thing, another fucking sport now.
But
Like, dude, I wish I just studied horses. Like, I feel like horses, that's some good, good money to be made there. Like, but
Well, I mean, you could
I'll
go
bet.
up.
That's the
You could
ultimate
just- well, you could
degenerate.
just do
Yeah,
open
dude, and
horses.
which is what I am. I'm just like, at this
My,
point,
my
I'm trying to make a
brother-in-law-
little money every day.
My
right
brother-in-law
now with some
loves
simple
horse
picks.
racing. My brother-in-law
Yeah.
loves horse racing. So for his bachelor party, when he was marrying my
You
sister,
bought him a horse.
yeah, I bought him a horse. No, we went to
Pony.
we went to the Belmont
Yes.
Stakes, and yeah, I was getting an earful of knowledge from him and his friend. They were talking about like different trainers and shit. They're like, yeah, this guy's the best. Is one of the best trainers. Like this and that.
Wow.
Like all of this stuff, and I'm just like, oh, this is fucking ridiculous. I didn't know people actually read about horses.
He
like
loves
that.
the slop. He lives in the slop.
Yeah.
Dude, I watched them execute a horse. A horse broke its leg, and they just shoot it right
So
on
I
the
got a good
Wow,
question
that's
for them.
Bardo.
though.
and
Can you
apparently,
bet on that horse to get
Alright.
executed?
and apparently back in the day, like they brought a curtain out to like cover.
Oh, that's how Mr. Hand
Yeah,
started.
They bring a curtain
They don't
out
do it
to cover-
anymore?
Apparently, they used to not do that. Like back in the
Yeah.
day, like that's like a pretty recent thing. Like in the past 20 years, they're like, hey, maybe we shouldn't just show us executing the horse. Let's, there's people here. Let's put a curtain up.
Oh, that's
So
what
many
you meant,
things we
execution.
Yeah, when the horse
show.
breaks its leg, they're like, this
And
thing's
they had to have a
useless, and they
discussion
just
about
shoot
that.
it.
Oh my life.
maybe this isn't good for families.
That's like
Unless
the
it's
movie.
unless it's a champion, unless it's like a champion horse,
Mm-hmm.
Hey, maybe
then they'll rehab it and
maybe
let
people
you know.
do kind of like horses, like
Wait
dogs.
a second. Do horses have a drink?
Yeah, harvesting horse adrenochrome.
See, all right, now I like where we're going.
That's how Mr. Hand started. That's how it started.
Oh man, dude, yeah. I hope I win some money tonight. It's my mood's a lot better when my bets hit. That's for sure.
Mhm.
If this loses, boys, it's gonna be a very sad meal at the diner.
Well, good
I'm
thing
gonna get the $4.50 pretzel bites if this doesn't
and a
hit.
cappuccino.
Yo, read your sketch. You still haven't brought it
Yeah,
up.
because they're a little. They're
They're a little. He keeps on
they're a
looking at it and
little-
going.
yeah.
No, bring it up. Bring it up.
They're a little
Yeah.
lacking detail.
No, just
let's
we
hear
can
it,
riff
let's
on
hear
it. Well,
Yeah,
this is the
what it's
workshop.
for, yeah.
Obese by desire, Imam for some reason is so obsessed with wanting to be fat, but he can't succeed.
Okay.
Dude, that's me. That's me. I can't gain weight.
But are you an Imam?
What's an iman?
Like a Muslim priest equivalent?
Are you a cleric? Are you an Islam?
Yeah, I'm mukbanging, but I can't gain weight.
Exactly. That's
It's like
what
it's just not working.
exactly.
It's just-
And then he decides to eat haram.
You're
in the
just taking
end.
bigger
No
shits.
halal.
I'm just taking shits too big for my toilet.
Exactly.
like,
Yes. It's
My
just
metabolism, it's too fast.
goes up and down and up and down. That's
Oh.
one of them.
Oh, bro, I forgot to bring this up. I
Yep.
brought up the Tuesday night open mic, but I didn't bring up the mic
Mm.
from last night, Station Pub. Oh,
Yeah, I want to talk more
There was-
comedy.
there
We
was
didn't even
some-
talk stand up last time.
Yeah,
That's like
there,
part
there,
of
was,
it.
there was some great stuff. What's his name? Steven Matotes.
Steve Aoki?
Mazotes.
I've heard
You
the
know the
names,
kid who wears
man.
like the beanie? He's like Russ but quiet. He like does like
wears like the fedora, right? He's got the bucket hat.
the bucket hat sometimes. He wears a
yeah.
beanie sometimes.
Yep.
He wears like sweats most of the time.
You
Yeah,
just
yeah.
almost fucked up his
So,
reputation
you know-
with the fedora.
No, he definitely does not wear a fedora.
That could be,
Definitely does not wear a fedora.
That's coming back.
furry?
Mark my words,
Not a furry?
fedora's coming back.
Dude, I'll start assaulting people in the street with a bat if I just start seeing fedoras.
Oh, I thought you meant if you were wearing one.
No, yeah, a fedora is.
Would you rather be
Dude, being a serial killer, but you're
Yeah.
disguised as a fedora. Imagine if the guy who shot the CEO, he was just wearing a black fedora and
Well,
like
dude.
and a skull, fucking a shiesty.
Dude, that's our
Hell
fucking
first
sketch
did it.
right there, bro.
Yeah.
Just a guy being chased by that guy.
Yeah.
Just like a fucking parody of a horror film of Halloween.
Yeah, he just
Boom.
dressed up like the Slender Man.
Would you rather have to wear a fedora every time you go out or get your money solely from doing NPC TikToks?
I feel like I could wear a fedora.
First one,
I feel
because
like
there
I
would
could
be
rock
some
the
people
You
Fedora.
fedora.
will,
Fuck
you're
with it.
Irish, you don't
No,
count.
Puerto
Yeah, you're
Rican
like-
too. I just
Yeah.
I rock the
Yeah,
mustache.
yeah, we're good.
I could wear
Yeah,
the
honestly, those
I
are
could wear
the only two nationalities where it's like, yeah, I rock this.
I could rock the
Unless
fedora.
you're like a 30s Italian guy.
I could rock the fedora, but the problem is, like, I'll probably get some pussy out of it, but I'll have every dude in the room hate me. You know what I mean?
I bet your mom's just in the house. Probably get your pussy from wearing the fedora.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I
Squirrel?
mean, dude,
Dog?
you showed me your fucking Bumble one time or whatever. You had like
Oh, my hinge?
80
I'm banned. I'm banned. I'm banned.
Well,
But
you
yes,
had too many-
I was
too many
putting
matches.
I was putting
Yeah.
up numbers.
This guy, he's a little bit of the guy you hate because like, why the fuck are the ladies liking this guy so much? You know,
Yeah,
like,
I had a.
they hate us because
I
they
had-
hate us.
I occasionally put up a 100-point game on Hinge.
Dude, it was
just over
it was
100
insane, like, it was
unanswered.
insane. The solid
That's
7.5, 8.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He was showing me. He's like, yeah, haven't got around to this one yet. I was like, what? I was like, never even matched a girl this cute for. What
I
are
have
we
to
doing?
fake my location.
You
I
guys-
always have it as Queens.
everyone says
Yeah.
the top picks are
Yeah.
bullshit, but I can tell you for sure that you can get matches from the top picks. I'm telling you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All you need is a little bit of faith.
All you need to do is have some swag, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
I banned myself off that because the matches were just not.
No, what it is.
It must be
your
linked to your bank account.
your
I'm telling
height
you.
isn't your height doesn't fall in the sweet spot
I
for the
don't
range.
have good pictures either. I
No,
just really don't have a
but
single.
I'm telling
good
you, the
Don't worry,
Hinge,
we'll
they
take care
sort
of
by
that tonight.
Hinge. They
Tonight.
sort by
Pot of
height.
coffee. We do headshots also.
Hinge, they sort by height. And like most chicks say, most chicks say 6 foot is their max,
Minimum.
but they'll keep their range down to 5'10". You know, I'm 5'10", so I just hit the mark.
So
Yeah.
should I
just
say
hit the
I'm
mark.
shorter than I
Yeah.
am?
No, 5'10". 6'1's probably great. 6'1's probably the.
Yeah.
If I was 6'1",
I'm
I'd be
6
untouchable.
though.
I would have. They would have just invited me to Raya.
I think we should all say we're 6'1" on there and let it be
And I
figured
just
out.
pull
in
up. I
person.
just pull
Yeah.
up and just walk up and
Yeah.
be like, sorry.
What the fuck does it matter?
They're like,
Yeah,
hey,
surgery.
you said they bring it up. They said you were 6'1". I'm like, no, I didn't. And then they bring
And then
it up.
you
They're like,
unmatched them before you met up with them?
I've changed it by the time they pull up. I
Yeah.
said 5'9". You're crazy. Just gaslight.
You're
women.
are you mixing me up with someone else?
That shouldn't disqualify me.
Then
all
they
right?
go.
You
Then
can decide
Then
later.
they go to the screenshots from the girls' chat. And they're like, I
Oh,
already screenshot your
yeah,
profile.
right.
Like,
Oh, dude, height, man, the most classic of barriers.
yeah, that's the biggest obstacle.
I remember
for the first
being
couple
in-
dates. You're like,
Yeah.
you start hearing about the girls' chat, and you're like, Let's just hope they like me.
This is
Let's
like
hope-
from Hinge.
Let's hope they're gassing
It's
me
over.
up.
It's over as soon as
You know what
make
you
it
got to
to
do?
the
You
chat.
look at
No,
you look
it's
at them and
not.
be like,
but
yo, bitch.
it's an inevitable.
I wanna
It's
fuck
an
my friend.
inevitable.
Yeah. I know. Hey,
you
if you
do.
could get me in there, at least through them wanting my friend, I'll take it.
Yeah, just
We're
do
hitting
it.
that point.
Yeah, my friend Kyle, he's got workers' comp, so he's got a lot of free
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
No, honestly,
pick you
start
up.
dropping that about me, your lady
Drop
friends,
you
if
off.
you have any. But dude, I remember one time like the classic meet through your friend like in 10th grade or whatever, and then it was like, oh, like we saw both pictures online. Okay, we like each other. We showed up to like a football game, sat like across like the stadium at one point. And it's like stadium in high school, and I just like. My buddy got a text. He's like, she thought you were taller. Literally sees me from like 100 yards away, being like, just pulled the plug on that one. That was the day. That was the true day where I was like, damn, all right, maybe I'm out on a lot of
You gotta just
girls
get
here.
absolutely yoked.
Yeah.
Just get
I mean,
really yoked.
super yoked or super rich, and then all of a sudden it doesn't matter.
No, yeah, that's
no, being super yoked is not this thing most girls even
no,
care
but
about.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it
There's
helps.
a group of girls
But
that are
you know,
really down with it.
It really is a psychological thing though, because like I have a lot of all my guy friends other than you guys are huge, like 6'4", 6'5". And I'll tell you something, you can't buy that level of safety in public. When you're with a giant dude, nobody's fucking with you. It's like you could see it's a psychological thing. People just want to be around.
What would you
Yeah,
consider
you know what's even
leg
better than
extension
That's why you
you
gotta
know,
be
you know what's better than you know what's better than hanging out with giant people?
Fedor. Yeah.
Hanging out with sketchy
Midgets?
people.
Oh.
Because then they really don't fuck with
What
you.
about sketchy midgets?
Because then there's a
Hanging out
giant
with
bro that
mentally ill.
there's a 6'3" dude,
Yeah.
and you're hanging out with a guy who's like 2 inches shorter than him, but has face tattoos. And they're just looking at this guy like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like I mean,
You ever watch
Kevin
someone get-
Lenahan checks all those
Yeah, Kevin.
boxes. though.
I have a lot of
Not
friends.
tall,
I have a lot of friends that are like
crazy.
Kevin Lenahan.
Yeah,
like,
that's a great.
like
great
that's why
guy
I
to
like the
have
guy. I'm
in your
like,
squad.
you remind me of someone I would be friends
Yeah.
with.
Yeah, he's got a great energy
he's-
for being a convict. It's incredible. It's incredible. I could see why they want him on
Congrats
Kill
on the
Tony.
baby, Kevin.
Yeah.
If you're listening, congrats. Congrats on
brother.
the newborn.
Let's go,
Hope you get a lot of
Let's get his
material.
newborn on the
Keep him
podcast.
away from the.
No, I hope you get. I hope you get a lot of. It would really be funny if Kevin
Save that
transitioned into
foreskin.
like wholesome
Yeah.
like.
Foreskin's worth a lot of money. Save that.
Yeah. The
Is
women
it
use
Korean
that
by
on
any
their
chance?
the facial
Absolutely.
cream,
They
right?
really do. Yeah, they
do, right?
They grind it
They
up.
like
been
grind it
told
up and
it's
like
like
make
cream.
it. Yeah, it's the
Yeah, my
exfoliate
friend
to
told
get
me
rid of like
today.
wrinkles and shit. Apparently,
And that's
Yeah.
what they're stealing from us, fellas. Let's fight that.
Listen,
I wanna see
I'm pro
a politician run on
circumcision
that.
here.
I thought you were
As
going to say
a-
I'm pro South Korea.
As a good Catholic, I'm pro circumcision here.
Yeah. No, I
Can't-
mean,
No,
Yeah, girls don't seem to complain.
I'm a good
Ladies don't want-
Catholic too,
ladies,
so I agree.
ladies don't want these weird anteaters, bro. I'm telling you.
I pray to the saints of circumcision.
It's-
They don't want that aardvark nose, bro.
no, they
It's a
don't want.
double-edged sword. It's got its pros and its
It's
cons.
Gonzo with
Listen,
the
I
cold.
can't-
Gonzo with post-nasal drip.
I bust quick enough. I don't need extra sensitivity down there. Like honestly, take
facts.
some away.
How much better?
Take
can
some
that
away.
feel?
Like-
Yeah.
Well, listen to
That
this.
is
Well, I
a
have-
big
Go
fact.
to Instagram and search Maestro Norberto. It's an 85-year-old Argentine guy. He teaches you all the tips and tricks you want, and he's 85.
This guy probably still lays
So-
pipe.
No, this motherfucker still does.
He-
And listen to
He's
this.
probably got an active subscription to Rhino 69. Like they're
have-
just mailing
yeah.
him gas station
I
dick
have
pills.
Instagram notifications enabled
Oh
for
my
him.
God,
Listen
where-
to this,
where
by the
is
way.
this
Speaking
going?
of old people, dick. So listen to this.
Yep. Exactly.
I know this old guy. Shout out Jimmy.
Does he love banging the widowers?
No, but he told me. No. Opposite. He told me that dead people. No, he told me that he was like, I was playing myself in the tub, and he was like, I could still get hard, but I can't come.
That's so funny. He's just jerking off endlessly.
And telling someone this, by the way, telling me this on the corner.
Wait, so he can still orgasm. It's just like when you're a little kid and you can't come yet, so you're just like, you kind of just like freeze up a little.
The ladies love it. Oh man.
Yeah. Wow.
Uh-huh.
What? Were you saying something about the open mic?
Oh
Last night that
Station
we never
Park.
got
yeah.
to,
Oh yeah, you
right?
guys ran right back. Yeah.
Yeah. My bad.
Also,
Old-
Travis, nice sweater.
Thank you,
We didn't
appreciate
comment.
it.
We're both rocking sweaters
you
again.
guys,
Puebla,
yeah, you
Mexico.
guys
Yeah, there's 2 episodes in a row that we're rocking sweaters.
Sweaters are
Yeah, we're classy
out of
guys.
control. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a nice
I love-
pattern. I like the pattern
Thank
you
you.
got there. It's very Christmassy.
I love the whole
Thank you.
setup, man. You
What's
guys
that?
are.
Is that called a Fair Isle sweater?
I'm not sure. It's just de Puebla, Mexico.
It's,
that's all I know.
definitely.
Oh, it's a Mexican sweater.
Definitely
Okay.
festive though. So
I was thinking
could
that was
be
a
some
British
donkeys or.
Well,
It has a kind of a
Moose.
British design to it. But
I
now I
think they
see
are
the
donkeys.
Mexican vibe
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah.
See, mi burrito sabanero, so I guess it is.
Little Mexican
Damn,
pattern.
dude, you got the NAMBLA logos on there. What the fuck?
shit.
I didn't know you were a pedo.
What is it called?
We don't know what the NAMBLA
No,
logo
I know
is?
what it is. What has a name?
Pedophile.
National Man Love.
The Nambo?
Man-
NAMBLA?
Helping
NAMBLA?
Association?
Man Love Boy Association?
American-
Is that just like something they are calling
No,
them, or
no,
that's
no,
like
no.
calling
Look it
that?
up.
No,
You don't know what that is?
I know.
South
the
Park used to
Where
make
did
fun
you
of
take
it.
the oath?
Okay, I didn't.
Yeah.
Didn't-
North American Man Love
Was
Boy
I?
Association. It's where
No.
it's where pedos bring their like.
Yeah.
Did you
They're-
ever
they're
get your
try-
graduate kit or no?
No, I've
In the
never
mail?
attended.
No,
So-
the graduate one.
What?
Oh, you didn't go to that?
No, I never attended.
Fuck.
You got brought to one, Travis?
No,
I wasn't
no,
a
no.
good-looking enough kid to get to get
Oh,
brought.
they just call it the Catholic Church. That's why
It's like-
Protestant.
NAMBLA meetings are like a frat formal. They're comparing dates. They're
Only
like,
not-
bro,
only
you
not
didn't
the
even
NAMBLA
bring a
division?
good one. Like,
You didn't bring
yo,
the
you see
Bocce.
Clinchy over there, bro. He
Yeah.
didn't even. He brought a fucking pig.
Look at him.
He probably
Acne.
had
Nasty.
Oh, that's fucked up. Okay, let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go back to Station
Oh, that's
Pub.
what you guys were talking about? Go for it.
No, so Station Pub. Steven Matos or whatever.
Right.
Bucket hat kid.
That's where we fell off the train.
Yeah. We ran off the train there.
Fell off hard.
Yeah. So Steven Matos was he was up there. He was doing his thing. You know, doing good. There was like people in there that were not doing it's Station Pub. There was like bar locals there. And there was like two old couples sitting on like the corner. Like right in front of where the mic is. And
That's a tough spot.
he starts doing
yeah.
suicide jokes. And you see the chick was already like
Yeah.
talking during like other people's sets,
Oh,
but like,
Jeez.
so he starts doing suicide jokes, and she starts shaking. Going, stop that!
Oh.
Do a different joke. That's and he's like, why? What?
Oh,
What? And they made like he made like 2 or 3
Yeah.
more suicide. And she started leaving. She goes, suicide is never funny. And he's like, oh, okay.
I would be
Well,
like, it's a social
I'll tell
cue,
you.
bitch.
She's like, well, okay. I'll tell another suicide joke then. She just fucking lost it, starts yelling, and then like Mike Ellison was outside smoking a cigarette. He walks in, he's like, "What the fuck's going on?" It's just a shouting match. This lady's just standing up screaming at him, and he's just with a microphone like, "Oh, I guess so, lady. That's cool." I have called the suicide. She's like, "Have you ever called the suicide hotline before?" He's like, "Actually, yes."
Yeah, no, literally. Why
Actually,
else
yes.
would he be doing a joke about it?
I
Honestly?
was like, yeah. And then they
yeah.
left. I told them to have a good night. They
Oh
were
shit! They left right after that. They were like,
yeah, no, they stormed out.
I
He
didn't
walked them.
sign
He
up
walked
for
them.
this.
He walked them. Oh yeah, he walked
Let's
them.
go.
It was great.
I,
And those people were talking about furries though before the show. They were talking. They never heard of furries. They just found out about it. Like, you're telling me. So my niece and nephew, they're in high school, okay, and there's 2 kids in their class that are what they call furries, and they're saying they want a litter box in the bathrooms.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Things that never happen.
You can't bring a pet to school.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they had to look up
Classic.
what furries were. They looked it up
Weren't
on
we
Google.
just talking about furries today?
I don't know, but do you
I
know how
feel like we
expensive
were.
those suits are?
oh yeah,
They're pretty expensive, dude.
I got a good business
You,
idea for you then.
Yo, imagine getting bullied for not having a good enough fursona.
Oh.
Like you pull up,
Fursona.
you pull up to the furry convention and you got like the cheap like Wish.com furry suit.
Exactly.
And they're like, yeah, look at this broke asshole.
Yeah.
He probably takes showers.
Right? Damn it. He probably
Dude,
doesn't have a cum
I'd
jar.
make my own. I would kill some animals and make my own, bitch.
Oh, that's a good idea. Taxidermy furry?
Yeah, no, literally.
Taxifurries?
It's crazy when boomers though are
That's
just
a
like
fucked up horror movie. Just
that's another one.
Freddy Fazbear.
he's just got actual taxidermy people in the fursuits.
I mean, that's kind of what that like Night at Freddy's or whatever it was.
Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah, right. That fucking.
I've
arcade
never
shit.
watched it.
Yeah, no, it's. I love how boomers always have a hard time like grasping these new concepts.
I've never been a
On
horror
purpose,
movie guy. Are
too.
you guys big
Like,
horror
you
movie guys?
The
Hell no.
boomers literally dropped everything that they had going on and would go to war. Like,
No, the boomers
that's
didn't
the
do
crazy
that.
fucking
The boomers
concept.
didn't do that. That was
Okay,
the
well, yeah,
greatest
the guys
generation.
before them.
The boomers
Facts.
were dodging the drafts, doing
The
fucking
GG.
ketamine.
Yeah, boomers are just are
doing-
old school us.
Yeah, they
really,
were they were dodging the draft, doing mescaline,
They're
go
just
watching
old school
Grateful Dead.
millennials,
Yeah,
just
ripping
dumb
up their
and
draft.
lazy,
Not
yeah.
love
even.
MASH.
ruining shit.
I think millennials work hard. We've been handed a shit stick, you know.
Yeah,
So,
and,
like,
and we know it, so we're
I-
like,
I-
fuck it. We
like,
don't even want to do it.
I don't really have a hope of yeah.
No, facts. I mean, it's like
Buying a house or
it's a
like,
little
achieving
nihilistic,
comfort.
Yeah,
cynical,
fuck
but
that
like,
shit.
fuck it. This whole
Yeah.
world might explode soon, dog. I just wanna.
Oh, I think we'll die before the world ends. I just think
Yeah, I could see that.
we'll
Good for
probably just see some
yourself.
crazy shit happen
Yeah.
to the government.
That's
I
just
don't
me
know.
justifying like living a kind of throwaway.
No,
life.
you're just.
I was like,
you're
well,
trying
the
to
world might end
This
in
is
10 years, so I might as well
bust-
enjoy this.
bust your ass in comedy.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm
And, you
doing.
know,
Yeah, exactly. Just
You can go from fucking
work is
You
not
can go from being flat broke
Yeah,
to,
I mean, I
to
need-
making it in a fucking year, dude.
exactly, bro. Yeah, I need money to
shit
like
just comes
to
in.
survive. Obviously, I'm gonna get a part-time job at least.
Yo,
but, like,
Travis,
bartender, something.
Yo,
bro,
what
and
up?
Focus on comedy.
you got an
full-time.
offer, right?
What up, killer?
Yo, start doing
Wow.
junk removal with Travis.
Yo, no,
Yeah.
facts.
$20 an hour.
Yeah, see, I can't. Yeah, I can.
If your workers,
I can,
if you're
I
not
can
injured
do that
anymore,
after. No, I wouldn't be able to do that.
You'll be
for a
able to
minute,
lift in
man.
what, a year and a
Yeah.
half?
Yeah, I would love that. That'd be
Oh, no, you gotta
hopefully
get
sooner.
surgery,
Hopefully
don't you?
way sooner. No, there's no surgery
in
for
a
this
year,
thing,
no?
man. I just gotta get some more physical therapy. They're jamming me. They don't want to give you anything. So
don't
No.
kill the
I'm
CEO.
settling, bro. I'm getting a little. Hopefully get a little settlement, and
No,
then
I
get to go
understand.
run and start a fucking life,
If you
man.
need any lawyers, then
Damn.
let me know.
Yeah, dude. I have. You gotta have one when you're going against them. So
Don't worry,
yeah.
check my ancestry.
Yeah, dude, I love how I just noticed we all have a different color cord. Is that?
Yeah, yeah,
Did you like
that's
buy a
cord.
multi-pack?
my
Like
I
favorite
it's-
did. I
color.
did. Here, wait, I got
Like
more.
it's a pack of licorice. I love
I got
that,
more,
dude.
wait.
Are you kidding me? That's so. I mean,
This is my favorite color. You guys want to hear something great? My second
yeah. I
favorite
mean, we
color.
got the RGB spectrum going right now, man. The Power Ranger ass fucking. Oh, we got the fucking. Oh, we got the CYK spectrum coming in.
Hell yeah.
Holy shit, he's got more.
Yeah, what's your favorite color?
Dude, that's awesome. Wait, wow. Put that in the cam. Show the people at home. We got
True.
tasty colors.
We got flavors.
to our non-colorblind listeners, enjoy that.
We got hybrids. We got sativa. We got
To our
indicate.
non-colorblind watchers. You know?
All right. This is
Imagine you
not.
could hear colors. You ever been that high?
I don't see color.
They say if you get high enough, you start to hear color and
Yeah, what's
see
the highest you've ever
sounds.
been? Let's talk about that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And then let's get back to comedy.
No,
'Cause
but
I
let's
feel
this is
like-
funny. What's the
Yeah,
highest you've
no,
ever
of
been?
course you got.
I got a good story in mind, but I want to know what your guys' story.
I think Bear Mountain.
Man,
at the
yeah, that's a
top.
good question, man.
No, I'm talking about
Bear
like
Mountain.
highest you've gotten off
I'm
of
not a
weed.
degenerate. Just off of Kush, nothing.
Yeah,
no
highest.
psychedelics.
No, weed high. That's what I
Okay,
mean.
yeah, I mean, man, that's the problem when you've done it too many times. They all kind of lump together.
No, but
I don't know. I was like, I mean,
you've never had
just
you never had one where you were violently high. Where you're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Wow, I'm gonna remember that one.
Yeah, I gotta sit and think about it more.
Does eating count? Does
Unfortunately,
eating
but like,
count?
What?
I-
eating
Yeah.
it count? One time
That
I-
usually is where
Yeah.
you get it from.
Okay, one time I had one a long time
Oh, yeah.
ago.
Nice. the edibles.
I think they were actually like potatoes, like cooked, like with.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
that's what get you. Yeah, you
yeah,
don't know
that,
how
that'll
much is
get
in
you
it
even more.
because
yeah.
it's not always
We used to
evenly
do that.
spread
Awful.
too. Like the oil. Like
I felt like I
Right.
was playing like fucking Sonic the Hedgehog on Wii. Like, oh, I was going like this. It was terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible for like 13 hours, and I
Yeah.
was just like, why do people do this?
No, yeah, literally.
Yeah, so
similar experience.
So I was in
yeah.
I was in college in my apartment in Philly by myself. Both my roommates went home for the weekend. I had the apartment by myself.
Facts.
My friend
Great time loading.
That's
my
what
friend
long
made
for you.
some,
I
my
feel
friend
like
made
Green
some
Day.
brownies and he told me, he's like, yeah, they're strong, like used like an ounce for the batch or whatever. Me being a veteran, I'm like, that's fine.
Yeah.
I didn't really even think about it. I
That's
was,
it.
That's
I
An
was
ounce.
not even. I was
Right.
already high and I didn't really care. I'm like, so they'll be good, I guess. Let me see.
Yeah.
You know, it smells good. It's one of those brownies you eat it and it tastes like weed. You're like, oh, this is good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I was I like, I was in college, so I was high. I smoked like a cigarillo blunt, like to the face.
Chromes, $5 for a dollar?
No, the Dutch Master Rillos. I'm a man of taste, you know.
I love those.
So I got the Dutch. They come in the 2-packs. So yeah, I would roll that, and so
Or is it
rolled
Dutch
one.
Master?
Smoked it, whatever. Went to go pick up the brownie. Came back, ate the brownie.
Yep.
Just scarfed it down. And then I was sitting there like, well, I'm not high. Let me go smoke another blunt.
Yeah, this is exactly how mine went.
Yeah,
too.
and I roll a really fat blunt.
Did every form of smoking you could possibly do.
I just rolled a really
before
fat blunt again.
even feeling it.
And then I start smoking the blunt, and like about 2 or 3 hits in, the brownie starts to kick in. And then I'm like, all right, this is good. And then the brownie kind of never, it just kept going up. And I rolled the blunt, so I'm gonna fucking smoke that shit. And I was drinking a bunch of coffee too at the time.
Great.
I had a bunch of black coffee.
Here we
so
go.
I was just up.
Great. Up.
And I was just kind of like lightly hallucinating off the weed. Like,
Wow.
it was like I was like, "Fuck, dude, so I'm gonna break into my." I got an alert for an armed robbery around the block from
Oh my
me.
God, terrible timing.
Like a break-in, a house break-in.
Mhm.
There was like a drug dealer house down the block from me. One time I was walking home at like 3:30 a.m. and I just see dudes hopping out of a car, sketchily moving bags from the trunk in like crime committing outfits.
Yeah,
like
probably exactly what it looked like.
And they were just bringing
Yeah.
stuff into an apartment, being real sketchy about it. And I was just high as shit. And
You don't see enough of that stuff.
In
that's what-
Kensington, you do.
That's what makes
I'm telling you, like when you live in the hood, and you see shit like that.
Yeah.
In
You're like-
Kensington, you
You're
do.
like, you're like, why does no one ever report stuff? And it's like, dude, when you're in the hood and you see that, you're like, I'm not saying shit,
Yeah,
dude.
exactly.
That's why.
I
They know I live down the block. They're
That's
gonna
how
be like,
the
the
good-
one
yeah.
guy who walked by is the
That's
guy.
how the
who stayed.
Goodfellas were able to do the
Travis,
Goodfella things.
I don't know what
Nobody
you're
said
talking
shit.
about.
Travis, speaking of the Goodfellas, Travis's neighbor had a problem.
I don't know what you're talking
had
about.
a problem with the
I don't know what
federales.
you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking
Let's
about.
talk-
This guy, his whole thing tonight is, don't ask me that, baby. That's like your whole. Last time I was here, you were just owning
No,
the
dude,
mic with
the
some crazy.
federal-
All
takes.
right. No, it's just because I don't want to blow their spot. But
No,
That-
yeah,
that's
I mean,
already took 5 box trucks worth of material from their house.
there it is.
Blowing up their spot.
There he goes.
I was staring for 23 straight hours. I had a free telenovela straight up. I was using broken glasses that have one leg broken, so I was like this the whole time. I was staring at them. They knew
Did they
I
have?
was
Did
there.
they have the German Shepherds there?
They had canines at first.
Oh,
yeah.
nice. That's
So, all right, I'll tell you the quick story because I want to make it quick. So, we were coming home from Taco Bell, completely innocent, and we're making a right from one street onto the other one. And I guess there was 2 state troopers and a Lexus parked in this parking lot of, funny enough, a brothel. So we're assuming that's why they're there. And so one of the state troopers decides to like jut out the parking lot as soon as we're making the right, and I'm like, oh God, we're gonna get fucking T-boned by a state trooper. Like, I'm pissed. Like, I wanted to go home and go to sleep. So then they end up following us, but I noticed that the car that's in between them is
but
the
hold up
Lexus.
real quick. By brothel, do you mean
Foot spa.
the rub and tug?
I guess.
Yeah, the wishy washy.
An Asian spa.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The one on Montauk Highway.
There it is, everybody.
Yeah.
Spend money.
There's a lot
There
of
it
them
is,
on
everybody.
Montauk.
Every last detail you need.
There's a lot of them on Montauk Highway. Let me
Wait,
tell
what
you.
happened?
I know.
What happened?
So they followed us, and I'm like, great, we're going to get fucking pulled over by state troopers right now. This is fucking ridiculous. So I was like, put your signal on. I don't give a fuck. I'm going home. Like, put your signal on early. I don't give a shit. I was like, I'm pissed off. Got to think of an explanation in my mind. I'm like, and I'm telling him, I'm like, I'm just going to tell him my girlfriend broke up with me. Like, I'm just thinking of all this stupid shit of why we're getting pulled over. You know what I mean? And they go an extra block, and I'm like, oh, thank God. And we come to my house, and he's making a 3-point turn. I'm like, don't fucking turn in people's driveways. Like, I'm pissed off, right? I'm like, why you gotta make a 3-point turn like that? Like, don't flash the lights. And as soon as I say, don't flash the lights, boom, swarmed about 50 cars, state troopers, spotlights, insane, like, onto the block. And I know it's not for me, but I'm just like, why are they here? What is this for? And, of course, they gotta park on my fucking grass. It makes it look like it's for me, of course.
They're
And-
parking on your grass?
Yeah, state troopers.
Disrespectful
They're
as
doing,
fuck.
they're doing the speed up onto your grass.
Yeah. And funny enough, they
Straight out
left
of
the
TV
2
show.
state troopers' cars were running for 23 hours straight, by the way. So, yeah, they did an investigation. And I was like, is it okay for me to go in my house? Like, on purpose. Like, just being dramatic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I wanted to see what's going on.
Oh, I would have been
basically.
the nosy neighbor. I would have just been standing on my steps all the
I was
entire
standing.
day.
I was for 23 hours.
I was. Yeah.
Trust me.
I'll be like, "What do you got in the box? Anything good?"
I was very old
just
woman.
raking nothing, just concrete.
Yes, I was very old woman, literally staring
Yeah,
at them.
dude.
and everything.
I live for the neighborhood drama. I don't really have much where I'm from, but like there is always this one house in the corner that just has cops going to it.
Yeah,
It's
you
like
gotta watch,
you always got one. It's just like
You will never know, and they all look like people that you would be in the FBI. They look like Punisher logos, like literally camo, blue stripe, like everything. Like they
Is
look
that Gibbs?
like I couldn't even tell if they're wearing uniforms.
Let's go. I got Gibbs in another parlay.
Good.
You didn't even bring up that one. You're like, listen.
Yeah, no, that was
That's a real DGen one. I'm not winning that one.
Yep.
He's winning money tonight.
You want to hit the list?
All right, unless you guys want to continue.
Let me check. Where I'm at because we're at halftime here. So let's see. Where are the bets tonight, boys? Are we winning some money? Are we getting free cheese fries? What is the deal?
Are we in
Cheese,
I don't know. Did I bring this
cheese
up
fries
before?
on me, boys.
Did I bring this up on the podcast before about seeing a Guyanese guy? I thought it was a Hasidic guy riding a bike in Bushwick. And then I pulled up and it was just the Guyanese guy dressed like a Red Dead Redemption character.
Oh, that's funny. That's great.
Got like a duster on and like a big ass top hat.
That's
Dude,
funny.
what is Guyanese? Is that Ghana?
Guyanese
Guyana.
is like
Jonestown.
yeah,
Crazy,
they're
yeah,
like
no.
Rasta
There's
Indians.
so many
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Yeah, they're Rasta Indians. Their name will be like
So
like
cool.
Ishmael, but they'll be
Their
like,
last
"What's
name is
up, man?
Why
Shout
couldn't-
out
Port
Satan.
Island massive, big up, big up."
Why couldn't that have been me? What did I,
You know,
what did I do to
I
get?
think
the
you're- I think you're
Guyanese.
you want to be Guyanese?
I just want to be black.
Hell yeah, I
Just,
feel you.
Yeah,
I don't think
being
Guyanese
white,
don't.
It's not cool anymore. No, it's just-
Guyanese definitely isn't
sucks,
black.
man.
I know.
Dude, I can't even face the sun. The sun is my biggest enemy, and that's just what keeps us alive.
Yo,
you know?
Guyanese
is
I
one of
don't
those-
even like sun
Guyanese
burns
is
me up.
one of those
I mean, if you wanna
ethnicities that they
trade,
have to check
souls,
other.
let me know.
Like no one really wants to claim the Guyanese. They're like, well, Latinos like, no, they ain't Latino.
They're eating the dogs.
All right.
No, dude, it's my hair and my fucking damn, dude.
Go dread, batty boy. Go dread.
Dude, I was taking Propecia, you know, just like the hair loss pill. That shit was making my.
Doesn't that shit make you gay?
Yeah,
or is that the other
yeah,
one?
it could. Yeah, it could.
Oh, I thought that's the other one.
Look at yeah,
or
no,
whatever.
it does. Look at Johnny Antetomaso. He's on. I love Johnny. Dude, it was making my balls hurt. I actually asked him.
So it was
That's
making you gay.
It's a common thing. I
No,
asked
I've
him,
read about
I
that.
asked him too. It was so
Not
funny.
that I ever had
He's like,
hair issues, but
yeah,
I just
fuck
think it's
you.
fun. It's just
Let me speak on my expertise here. This guy's got a main. No, I was just because everybody has it, but I was like, Johnny, if you ever get ball pain, it might be from that. He's like, oh yeah, I got ball pain. He's just like, yeah, no, he doesn't even give a shit. But like, so yeah, I had this pain for years, and I'm just like, I can't live like this anymore. I would like go to a doctor. So many times I've been to a doctor, they're just like, you're fine, you're fine. So I'm like, maybe it's the pill. It's like I
Go to
fucking
Turkey,
go
bro.
off the pill,
Go to
and it's like,
Turkey.
yeah, I know it's the
Correct.
only option. Sadly, the girls are getting the BBLs. We got to get the full on.
Yeah.
No, dude.
Go on to the night.
If I ever
Soft
lose,
palmetto.
like, I'm already at the point where it's like,
at least try that.
I would have to wake up
Yeah.
one day with like no hair for me to be like,
No, I know. Yeah.
like I'll rock.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you hit 40, like
Dude,
I'll
you
rock.
can-
I'll rock male pattern
You can look
baldness.
fine with male.
Yeah, I'll
pattern.
rock
Yeah,
some
a lot
male
of-
pattern baldness, dude. I'll rock a ball spot.
Fuck
No,
that.
if I had the full horseshoe.
Oh, I'd
nah,
rock
nah,
that. I'd rock
I
the
would stand
Costanza.
the yarmulke.
I'd rock the full
I don't know
Costanza.
about the horseshoe.
Yeah,
I would
dude.
never take a
Dude,
yarmulke
that's the
off.
cool-
I would
Dude,
just
and then
leave
it's
it
just
on.
like,
Dude,
and then
that's-
you got the other pill, the minoxidil.
Dude,
Like taking it in the
ev-
pill, that shit can give you like a heart attack. It's
People
like,
are
it's like your
haters.
nuts or your heart. Like chew, like you want
God.
fucking
I
nuts
think-
or heart. Like I just want hair, man.
Mhm.
I think the horseshoe.
Very
I think the
metaphorical.
horseshoe.
They were.
Hot take.
The doctor was literally sorry.
Horseshoe look better than the Mr. Clean look.
You
You gotta have the right shape head.
No, you
Only
have
if
to have the
it's
right
long.
shape.
You
head.
either,
Only if
you
it's
either
long
look,
hair.
yeah,
It depends.
or you look
Yeah.
like a fucking.
I'd say horseshoe does not look good on anybody. I was like,
I would
dude,
do
look at-
horseshoe
I don't know,
dreads.
dude.
Look at
Horseshoe
fucking
dreads.
Prince. Look at Prince fucking Edward.
yeah, dude. He
Looks
gets,
horrible.
what are you talking about?
He looked so good with hair.
His
and now he
wife's
just
hot
looks-
though.
Yeah, because he's a prince.
His wife's hot
Who
though.
shot him?
He's got the worst
Yo,
look I've ever
what's
seen.
funny?
Dude, he should try
Yo,
a
you
full
guys hear
shave.
this? Prince
like a
Harry was too
hitman.
freaky for Diddy. He got banned from the freak offs.
Damn.
Prince Harry,
Yeah.
that ginger. He's like,
Yeah, I could see that.
oh hell
I
no,
could see
Prince
that.
Harry's
He's a
too
freak.
freaky.
They say he's the
that ginger be fucking people
They
up.
say he's the love child of Diana's trainer.
Yeah.
So
Her,
he's got the freak genes.
her horse trainer or some shit like that. Yeah.
Not even a personal trainer. Her horse.
sure.
No, it was like it was like a
Horse
tennis
trainer
coach.
in what way?
Tennis coach. I believe it was
In
like a
what
tennis.
way?
It was some sort of athlete.
He was the horse that she was training.
Say, yeah, Mrs. Hanks.
Nah, but dude, they the last thing about that's like I was talking to the doctor after we did some scans on my nuts.
Hold
and
on.
And she was just like,
Diana.
Listen about his balls, man.
They blame the IRA. Diana.
No.
The IRA did not kill Princess
No,
Diana.
it was straight Illuminati.
Never.
No, that was the crown.
It was
That's
Tel Aviv.
Assad. That's
Yeah.
MI6.
Yeah, there we
It's
go.
not the IRA.
that's crazy. I've
Come
never
on.
heard that.
All right,
That's
going
nuts.
back to your balls.
Disrespect.
Dad, dude, no, just long ball short. I was like, I was like, she's like, yeah, not much we can do. The scans look good. We
Watch your
can
feet, Travis. I need to pull my mic cord.
remove
size 13s.
we can remove your balls. I was like,
That's
like,
a
what?
power
I
move.
was like, well, we can remove at least one of your balls.
Oh no.
I was just like, I think I'm just gonna chill. I
Yeah.
think
Imagine
I
how
like
many
it the
people
way
get
it
them
is.
both removed. They're like, they're in the way. I
They
got
used-
big balls.
They used to be the ultimate
Reverse-
honor.
Yeah.
To be the eunuch, to be the societal.
Wait,
Yes,
what do you
that's
mean?
the word.
What? Dude, that's the thing.
I do not anymore. you know.
Wait, people get their nuts chopped off and
a,
be a
eu-
eunuch?
a eunuch. It's like a
What do you-
spiritual leader
what do you
because
mean?
they
It's
they
a
don't
fact.
have like they don't have
Testosterone.
their
Yeah.
appendages.
Yeah, they're
yeah,
not-
it's just guys,
Well,
right? Yeah,
you-
so that's
You don't become sexual. You don't have the same sexual desires.
right. They
yeah.
take that away from you so you can focus on like faith.
Imagine dude just slinging a hog. They took his nuts away because
Dude, I mean,
was too big.
probably that honestly like
listen.
no, not that can't be true because we still have big hogs, so we didn't weed it out.
No,
of
I mean
the jam.
I don't know. The Italians really love small hogs. So
there it is.
I'm saying Italians have small hogs based
Yeah.
off all those sculptures and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hanno ascoltato
No,
questa
that's
merda.
true. That's true.
They got little penises.
I mean, at that point,
unless you're one of
is
those
it a
dirty
statement?
Sicilians.
Piccola.
Unless you're one of those dirty Sicilians that
one of those
Oh,
tainted
minchia
Sicilians.
grande.
they don't got
Arre.
pure Italian blood. We'll say that.
Dude, they could have been like
Albanian.
it could have been like a parody though to have the small.
Aren't
penises on the
Albanians up
statues.
there on the big dick chart? I'm pretty sure like the Slavs.
Well, you got it.
There's some Slavic countries
Yeah, but
mixed in with
Albanians are Italians.
mixed in with the African. Yeah,
gotta-
but they're the slave
gotta give 'em something.
Italians.
You gotta give them something out here. So.
Yeah, but
Give him Kosovo.
Oh shit! Wait.
let's go to the list, Travis. I like your guest
Speaking of
ideas.
Albania.
Who's Lance?
Damn, bro.
Lance is Albanian.
Your Albanian friend Lance.
Yeah,
It's not looking good, bro. Amon Ross St. Brown
cash out.
hasn't caught a single pass. What's fuck is going on?
He's 70 yards though. You can catch one pass and get
I
that.
know, but like, what are we doing?
Lance is Albanian.
Damn,
so
this
basically,
game's
we went
weird.
to a club together a couple times, and he walks up to girls, and he swears this is okay in Albania and Switzerland. He'll walk up to a girl and be like this, "Hey, Barbie."
Yeah, that sounds like a good move. That sounds like a good move.
No, it got us kicked out of a club. Good move.
It got you kicked
Imagine
out of
me.
a club over there. Wow,
And I'm the fucking
raising the bar.
Dude, things are way different now, man. I don't know. That seems pretty tame for a
got us
club.
kicked out of a club.
Okay, who's Enkel?
Another Albanian. He's an Italian Albanian. He's the man. He's in Italy right now.
What? Eric and Eric King of Soho. You got two different Erics.
Eric is my
is this
knowledgeable
list?
friend. This is possible guests he's reading off the book.
Yeah, I'm reading
And this is a
Travis'
Unicode.
possible guys.
This is secret. Unic code. Get it? These are all Unix.
Yeah, it's in a separate thing on the
Eric is just very knowledgeable, so that's why. Eric the Soho King is a reformed homeless man that,
Just can't have a straight face.
Prince in Broadway. And,
Okay.
We call him King of Soho because he now has a crown, and he
Does he say the N-word like the guy on the plane?
No. He's very, very.
And he sells pre-rolls that are 100% swag.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
lavender
the
mixed with weed.
THCA.
Yeah, exactly.
I got that THCT, man. It's a new.
I'll give you 5 for 20.
It's a new
Okay. Tom Unoni haircut.
Yeah, while he gives a guest a haircut.
Oh, you want him to line one of us up?
Hey,
And
or that, yeah, exactly. You, for
Yeah.
example, or me, yeah.
yeah, we have to stand for it.
Exactly, yeah.
Dude, yeah.
Be really relaxed.
Is he good at
This thing's gonna
haircuts?
do work
Hell
for
yeah,
you, man.
absolutely, yeah, absolutely. He's a good haircutter.
Can't be-
Jason
I can't
L.
be
Who's
stroking
Jason
this thing.
L?
I'm
Oh,
stroking
he
this
liked
thing
it.
over
Oh
here.
yeah, we could have
Look.
Jason on.
Yeah, he comes up with some fun.
Oh, I see you've been thinking about backyard baseball recently. Pete Wheeler, backyard baseball.
Pete Wheeler is
Pete
my
Wheeler
number
was-
one hitter, man.
No, Pablo Sanchez, low key number
I
one
meant
pick.
like number one in the lineup.
Oh yeah. Pete
Yeah.
Wheeler's a must pick.
Yeah, Pete Wheeler, Pablo Sanchez, Mikey Thomas for those
Mikey
bombs
Thomas,
to right
yep.
field.
Mikey Thomas is the fat guy, right?
Yep.
Sally to pitch.
Nugget. Yeah. So and I would always put Albert Pujols as
Well, who was
pitcher.
the wheelchair pitcher?
Kenny Kawaguchi.
I never. I sometimes I didn't really like picking with him.
No, he was the best because the other team would feel bad.
because I didn't like hitting with him though.
Kenny McGovern.
Bunt. You just bunt.
Yeah, I just.
This is pre-DH era. Come on, man.
Dude, I played what backyard baseball version we rocking with though?
03.
That's
is
what
my
I was gonna say.
favorite.
Ichiro.
Yeah, 03,
Ichiro's
baby.
in it, baby. Not
03.
01 with Mike Piazza on the cover. 03.
No, 03, absolutely.
03, yeah.
Remember when we saw Aroldis Chapman?
Yeah, you gotta
Yankee
pick.
Stadium debut?
You gotta pick Pablo Sanchez, then Alex
Correct,
Rodriguez,
obviously. Yep.
then Derek Jeter.
Of course. Chipper Jones was good at some
Oh
point.
yeah. I was
drive hitter.
not. I never picked.
Well, let's go
Chipper.
just backyard kids. Pablo, Petey, Mikey, Stephanie Morgan for line drives. Guess. Just absolutely.
I really only picked like a couple of the backyardigans.
Who's the red-haired guy? He was
Pete Wheeler.
Pete Wheeler. Pete Wheeler's the
Oh,
fast one.
shit.
The,
Yeah,
the,
that was
the,
Pete.
Kimmy Ekman.
the hick.
Yeah,
Oh,
I like to put
yeah.
I like to put Pete in like the 3-hole. He could low-key
Understandable.
hit bombs.
No, you got
No,
to
he
go Pablo
could, I'm
Sanchez.
telling you.
Pablo
He's fast,
Sanchez
he's
was
fast,
all around
yeah.
though.
I know. He's getting
Pablo
20
Sanchez
hits
is
a
the
game.
goat. You know.
Pablo Sanchez.
You get him and A-Rod back to
Yeah.
back, dude. Untouchable. You get
Makes
Jeter in the
sense.
number 2 spot.
I know,
Pete Wheeler
right?
up number 1.
I would put
Pablo
Jeter at
Sanchez
7 or 8. Is that Dave Blunt on the
literally-
TV?
Dude, I would love it.
Pablo Sanchez is.
Should we play Dave Blunt's new song?
No, they all know it. I'm sure.
Do you know Dave Blunt's new song? Do you know who Dave Blunt's is? Travis, bring up some pictures of Dave Blunt's.
Oh, come on, man. You could put Dave Blunt's as a backyard kid in backyard sports.
Dave
He'd
Blunt's
be
Dave
fucking
Blunt's
hitting
is
bombs.
possibly the you didn't see the obese rapper that's been going viral.
Oh, that's
The
Dave
one-
Blunt. Yep.
The guy who
Yeah.
had the oxygen tank
I saw him on the
stage.
floor. I saw him on the floor after his performance.
Yeah, he
just like that's literally the only video. And then it was so good because I saw that, and then I got to see him on stage, just in the chair. Like,
Yeah.
I can't
No, it's a
down
couch.
the
They have a
cup.
whole
Yeah,
couch.
dude, on a fucking platform.
Bro.
I can't
Living
put
the
down the
dream.
cup. He's like, I can't
Exactly.
get up the chair. Dude, oh my God. I mean, dude, give him his flowers while he's still here, dude. These guys,
Dave Blunt.
they don't last
flowers,
very
yeah.
long.
No,
Send this guy an edible arrangement immediately.
Yeah.
Look at that. Ghost even popped up. It's like, It's crazy because it doesn't sound like a guy who's 800 pounds.
Oh, that does. It's so funny that he's actually like kind of good.
He is good. He's funny. He's hilarious. He's smart.
Dude, he's so fat it rocks.
If you got
you
it,
guys know any fat people?
it's easy to monetize.
Yeah, I do. I
these
do
days.
know some fat people, but not
yeah,
Dave
I mean,
Blunt's fat.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel
I
like
can't
it's
put down
not
the
trending
cup.
anymore.
Oh, dude, that shit rocks.
To be large. Pick another thing off the la lista. La lista bien buena.
Dave
I
Blunt's
just
is so wholesome. Do you see his?
Oh, I wrote that.
You see his girl? You see his girl?
Yeah, I saw his girl.
His shawty. She's gonna suck him dry.
Aw.
She's gonna suck him of all his
That's
energy.
awesome, man.
Dude,
Good for them.
He could afford to lose some juice.
Crash Bandicoot.
Juiced a little bit.
Crash Bandicoot first-person shooter.
Yeah. that's
What do you
the stuff that
thinking
goes through my
there?
brain.
What are you thinking there?
That would be crazy.
That's a sketch.
Yeah.
No, I feel like that would just end like that Shadow the Hedgehog game. Do you remember that game where you play as Shadow and he has like guns?
Oh yes, of course.
I
yeah.
didn't get that
Dude,
one.
dude, that was
Didn't have that version.
No, that was a game on
Oh,
like the
yeah.
original Xbox and PlayStation 2.
Oh, yeah, no,
Probably
that
like
sounds sick.
very
Yeah.
end of it.
Used
Like,
to be so much
probably
cooler
like
games,
2007.
like, across the
Mhm.
board.
I think
Games
they're
just
just
baseball.
suck now.
yeah. Every game you buy, it's just like, hey, buy more shit.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to sign up for the
Yeah.
season pass and get all this
Yeah.
cool
Like,
stuff.
Dude, I remember playing just like the Scorpion King and just being like, this game fucking rocks.
Hell yeah.
Like the fucking
Mhm.
Scorpion.
Dude, I was playing
King.
PGA Tour a bunch this summer.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
a
good
buggy.
choice.
It was a buggy piece of shit though. It always crash on me and
Emulate it.
Dude, the golf game
Doesn't-
is
yeah.
low key.
They don't care. They don't care
The
about
older
it.
you get, you're like, oh, this.
What about Golden
this
Tee
is
Golf?
nice.
Did you emulate that?
Dude,
For custom?
possibly the only good part about the Farrell's Open mic is they have a golden
No
tee machine.
way.
Yeah, they got a
Let's start
a
making
real
money
golden
there.
tee
Let's
machine.
start throwing money on this shit. I'll throw $200 that I don't have. Can you bet
You
on
want,
credit?
you want me to bet you on golden tees?
Yeah, but then
I'm gonna. What am I
I
gonna
don't
win?
have
I'm gonna
money,
win
though.
no money. I'm gonna win your credit.
I'm gonna tell
Your
you,
debt.
my life savings is in my pocket right now.
Hey,
Count that up.
couple Lincolns.
That's my life savings.
Single.
Oh,
not even
one
one
wicket.
wicket. One wicket.
It was folded very weirdly.
And 2 Washingtons
Yeah.
Nice.
and a silver Washington.
That's about.
Washington. That's like the most
That's
common name in
about,
Ecuador.
$7.25.
That's about how
You
much
can-
I'm packing on a good day.
I don't even think you can buy a meal at McDonald's with that anymore.
Yeah.
Buy a ticket to Jamaica.
No, you get a couple things off the value meal if you're lucky.
You can't.
The
fucking
value menu.
put
down the cup, man.
Yeah.
That's a fact. I can't put down the coffee cup.
Yo, we should try to get Dave Blunts on the podcast.
Money.
Gonna need to fly him in with a crane.
Oh yeah.
Hey, yeah,
We're
well,
gonna have to bust down the
you're gonna have to
dry
take out-
wall.
You're gonna take out the roof. Yeah.
He's gonna bust through the wall like Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah.
Wait a second. That's
Honestly,
a good
yeah.
How does he get through a door?
Dude,
He's not that fat.
He should do that.
Turn sideways or
Yeah,
something.
dude, he is that
No,
fat.
maybe you're right. He's just
He
a
is
mayor.
that
Someone
fat.
just pushes.
I
It's
used
like a
to,
Mercator
yeah. I mean,
projection
it
map.
depends on the house, you know.
Someone just
I,
pushed. You know.
I used to work as an EMT. Sometimes people, Dave Blunt, fat,
Really?
they can't get in that door right
What?
there.
Someone just
let him
pushes.
die?
You
They
got.
can't get in that door right there. Well, no, you have to fucking put them in a chair and then pick up the chair with.
Oh,
Fucking,
my
we got the special
life.
chair with the little handles, and you're just right in the guy's crotch or right
So
on.
is that how you fucked up your back picking up fat people?
No, I did it in the stupidest way.
At
It's
work?
honestly, yeah, just like getting the ambulance ready in the morning, just like, cause put a blame it on them. They didn't, they should have told us more how to lift the fucking we
That is
we
their
had like
responsibility.
one. No, they did. We had a nice course, but they had one truck with a giant oxygen tank. Like every truck has
They
their
didn't
own
tell you
tank.
how to pick it up.
It
How
was-
heavy it was. You're
you
like,
know,
I got this.
I'm a Kyle, so I'm a little rough around the edges sometimes. So I just was like, I was lifting back then. I was feeling strong. I
Yeah,
was
you
like,
thought
I
you
got
had-
this. And it had a big drop. I had to
it
take it out,
galaxy
put in
gas?
a new one. And as soon as I pulled it off, just literally first time I've ever heard the tendon pop. Like, I was like, oh, that's what that sounds like. So yeah, I tore it by, and the recovery has not been successful. So it's been tough. But that was it. That was my last day working. Actually, I worked for like 3 weeks after that because you can't just like get out without like an MRI. So I worked with like a torn bicep, just being like, I think it's actually worse than we think, guys.
brutal.
Probably shouldn't be here.
Bro, one time when I was working
They're
at
investigating
my
outside. He's barking outside.
Yeah, I know,
he's
bro.
holding
They,
it down. He's
they
holding it
heard me
down.
talking and they're pulled up on the block now.
one time at my last
Come on.
my job before the one I'm at now.
Junk removal?
No. No, when I was working at this machine design place, I was like I was working on this machine that I designed. It was like it's like a big like motor, like like big like electric motor, and then it had like a reducer attached to it.
Sonic?
Yeah, Sonic reducer by the Dead Boys. No, but
That saves the day, right?
reducers are like there's actually just these giant metal plates or some shit. I didn't realize how heavy it was. So, like, I had to go get it from the stock room or whatever. And I told the guy, I'm like, oh, yeah, I need this part. And they're like, oh, okay, here it is. And they're like, they brought it over. And they're like, oh, do you want it on a card or something? And I picked them like, I got it. And then I didn't I overestimated how long of a walk it was. And it was like, it was probably like 250 pounds. But it was just like a piece of metal that I could hold in my hands.
Dude, yeah.
So it was just... Fuck it,
It's
like
crazy.
by the time I'm getting like 50 feet, I'm like, dude, I'm gonna drop this shit. I'm just like holding it. I had to like
That's
really
tough,
like
yeah.
eke it out to the table and then kind of just like.
Test your
Wow.
faith.
And then
right
they're
there,
like,
faith.
all the Polish dudes are like, you carried that from there, like you fucking.
Well, there you go.
Co
Yeah.
kurwa robisz?
Earn some- earn some respect.
mądry.
Yeah, the Polish dude.
Stupid
Craig.
American don't know
least.
how to work.
No,
Co
they were
kurwa
jacked.
robisz?
They're impressed, but
Oh, they were?
Yeah, they-
A dobrze, tak, tu jesteś
They
man
were like,
teraz. Ty jesteś man,
Yeah,
real
man.
man.
It's just the body is all you got. You know, it gets the lifting done every day.
honestly, the strongest dudes I ever
I'm
saw.
a shell of the man I
conscious.
used to be.
The strongest guy I ever saw was this dude named
Danny Diablo?
No, this Polak that I worked with.
Daniusz Diablusz?
Yarush. There we
Ah,
go.
Jarusz.
Yeah.
That's I mean, you better be strong with that kind.
Yeah. So when machines were like off center or whatever, they needed to like move it across the floor. They didn't have like a crane or anything. They would get this dude Yarush, and he would just, and they'd get
Yeah.
like 3 people on one side and him on the other.
Yeah.
And he would just do the work of like 4 dudes. He's just
That's
like
a
this.
that's a
6
manual
foot,
crane right
this
there.
giant 6'8" Polish dude.
You fucking
He's like strong and like farm strong. Like he had no muscle definition, did not like lift weights, but like was just stronger than all the dudes that were lifting weights. Like We're like
Yeah.
visibly
That's
jacked.
great.
Yeah,
you're
no,
right.
I wish I had just that.
Just some
that
farm boy
300-pound
Pollock
plus
strength.
you know,
Slavic strength.
where you
Yeah,
just,
yeah,
just
exactly.
move
Yeah, it's
anything.
that Jokic strength. He was
Yeah.
shaped like
Ah.
Nikolai Jokic. That's actually how he was shaped.
Same.
Like I could
Just
never.
some big fucking Eastern European dude.
I could
That's
never
funny.
I could never break 225 on a bench press, but like to know that bigger dudes just regularly throw around 300 plus is like a different tax bracket of
You
strength.
want to see somebody?
Yeah,
lift
but
Dave
honestly,
Blunt's-
that doesn't like
No, but like
it doesn't get you anywhere. It doesn't make.
Yeah, but I'm sure Garouche could have
Gets
like
you
even if he
pussy,
didn't train,
Kuruba.
probably could have benched at least 300. Like just
yeah,
that
but he
having,
can still get knocked out by
they're
a
just,
dude
like,
that's a
moving-
125 trained fighter. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, in a
that
fight,
Donald
yeah. But I'm
Driver?
talking about
Yeah.
just like I'd love to just be able to.
Oh,
pick shit
that's the
off
only
and
reason I
just
lift weights
fucking-
is to be more of a weapon.
Yeah,
Like that, it has
dude.
nothing to do with like, oh, I need to get like strong. Like, it's like no, like
Yeah.
if someone tries to fight me, like
Yeah.
I gotta,
Game over.
Yeah.
I gotta be able to hold
We
my
gotta-
own.
yeah,
yeah.
just start shadow boxing and shit.
You don't think I've shadow
love
boxed
that.
before? Dude,
Yeah,
I'll smoke
yeah.
weed in my backyard. Just fucking
Yeah, the neighbors think he's
punch it.
crazy.
You ever punch a tree? You ever do that?
Oh,
one?
no.
Punch a brick wall, punch a tree.
I know, like that girl in Russia who's like
No, yeah, you punch a tree, punch a wall. Make sure
fucking
your
crushing a bamboo
make sure
tree
your fist
in half.
harder than anyone.
The Soviet
Yeah,
secret.
yeah. I've always look at these.
You don't
knocks,
break your
man.
hand.
Look
No,
at
the
those
trick is
knocks. They're like
you go-
shark fins. He's got some
Those
big
are
ones
good,
too.
yeah.
I've always had.
I got
yeah,
some mean knuckles.
But like you could be a monster with just like a cannonball hand too. You know, like
Yeah.
some boxers and shit. Their just hands are just
Sometimes I
just
notice a
already
glance is
just
the
a
best punch.
matzo ball.
What?
Sometimes I notice that a glance can be the best punch.
No.
Like if
No.
you
No,
Right on
No?
the button.
No,
you
sorry.
don't want to catch him on the button, dude.
no, a glance.
Yeah, you don't want to glance them. You want to fucking catch
No, I
'em.
meant literally like look at them. I'm saying like a glance. Like
Oh, like
wow.
looking at someone?
Yeah.
You're playing
No.
chess. He's playing.
I don't know what you're
checkers.
talking about. What are
I
you
thought you were
talking
talking about like a
about?
glancing punch where you
I
kind of
didn't
like.
know that was a thing.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about that. I'm just
Crazy
talking about
eye.
this. Yeah, just talking about this. Look.
Remember, what was that movie? The
Right. That's
fucking-
what you glance the punches when you kind of like skim them, right?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't think that. Yeah, that's
pretty
not
sure that's
really
a term. I'm pretty-
I feel like the majority of boxing
something like
I've seen,
that. Like,
it's just
you
boxeo.
know, he fucking.
Isn't that where Lancelot comes from?
What? Yeah,
Glance-
glancing
glance-
blow. A glancing, yeah.
All right.
To strike
we're talking-
someone at
That
an
sounds like
angle
Peeping Tom.
Yeah.
rather than directly
talking
with full force.
True combat language.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take by
It was a
force by
glance.
Marauder.
Yeah.
He merely
Ah,
glanced me.
Now
Yeah,
I
see?
understand. Yes, perfect.
Yeah. Use it in a sentence.
Thank you. I understood now. Yeah. It's just you guys.
Come
have
on, guys, read a fucking book. Am I right?
Stupid Americans don't know simple words, combat force, and all these things.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's almost like guys' version of OnlyFans is like, go try and be a boxer or an MMA fighter. go put your body on the line.
No, it's SoundCloud rappers.
Well, yeah.
You
Anybody can try that.
Honestly,
literally.
what we're doing is just as degrading as OnlyFans. Like
But we're
I
famous
could
and
very
you respect us.
easily ruin my career perspectives because of a podcast.
Yeah, I'll do it right now.
Oh yeah, I mean, in a different way, but
Mine are
probably
already
They
Really
search my
as
name
hard.
and they're like, "Hey, I listened to what you said, and I didn't like the first 7 episodes."
Exactly.
You put out.
That's no, exactly. That's why we're
Hey,
using my Instagram
listen.
handle in the.
No, this is Kyle Becker.
I don't care. I can't pass a background
Yeah,
check.
Listen, man, this podcast is gonna be huge one day, and you're gonna be like, "Listen, I was
I
on
know.
Pot of Hot Coffee
I know.
in the first 100 episodes."
I want Pot of Hot Coffee to be like, we had Kyle Becker on.
And we
It's
had
not
him
gonna-
twice.
Sorry,
but you
man,
guys
it's
got
not
to pay
gonna-
for the other
I hate
episode.
to break it to you. It's not gonna happen that way.
Hey, essay, look at me. No way.
No way,
no
man.
pasa,
No way,
cabrón.
man.
Montana, no way. You're crazy, Montana.
You're not international like this podcast is. I just want to say.
Exactly. Shout out Moldova.
I checked
shout
my
out
insights.
Uzbekistan.
Yeah, we've actually had a lot of listeners in Bosnia, so
Well,
we have been shouting them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
I'm
shout
sure
out
I'm
Bosnia.
sure they're listening
Albania.
for Travis.
No, well, we've
100%.
shouted out the
Bosnia.
countries a couple times. We talk about the
Mujahideen.
Serbs.
You guys do. You have a serious international appeal, and that's what separates this
Mhm.
podcast. I think.
We
I
love
mean, we're game
Bosnians.
changers. We're trying
It
to
don't like
do a
us.
world tour.
Look at all this nice.
We're trying to go
gear
to
you got
go to
now.
Afghanistan
Yeah.
and record.
Easy, yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna go do a documentary
Has to be
about
on an L
Bachapazis.
couch. Though. Always has to
When
be
they
on an
open
L
the
couch.
borders up with Iran,
we're
we're
Got a
gonna
business one.
we're gonna be live from Tehran in,
Yes.
in
We're gonna,
5
like,
years.
literally before just like ABC News hits
Yes.
the floor and like in a battleground.
once-
You guys are there.
Once
doing a podcast.
Israel fully levels Gaza,
We're
we're gonna be
there.
there
We're there.
That's
podcasting.
that- yeah, I mean, dude.
We're
After
gonna
And
that-
guess who's gonna meet us there?
What's that
Guess
guy?
who's gonna meet us
Benjamin Netanyahu.
there? Nope. The
He's gonna
guy
be
who,
like,
the guy who
Ben
killed the
Carson.
CEO. The guy who killed the CEO of United Health is going to be right there with.
oh, he's gonna be us.
Can't escape that story. I know. I was trying to change the channel to
Oh.
get away from it last night. I was like, I don't want to fucking hear this.
He's going to.
I don't want to know this is where
Oh,
we're
good thing you
at.
didn't go to the open mic because everyone had something
Yeah,
to say.
I don't
about
need
it.
to. Sorry, don't need to hear it. If I want to, the news can cover it.
I just think
in
it's
a
a good
depressing
thing.
Manner.
I like watching it. I like watching
that
the
was
highlight
like
video.
Some fight
And I
club
like-
shit where
I
I was
like
like,
that
oh, we're
they're-
fighting back now. This
I
guy
like-
probably had the worst case ever with them and was like, I'm gonna kill the CEO.
His wife died of
The
cancer.
NYPD posted the pictures of like they're like, this is the guy without the mask on, and it's just two different dudes. Like they have like 3 different pictures of the guy, and only one of them from the crime scene's actually him. He just went into Central Park. That was his escape plan. Just go into Central Park, change
You can
clothes.
sleep
and-
there. I've
True,
slept there
true
twice.
man looking for vengeance.
Yeah, no, it's a flawless plan. It
Yeah,
really is.
Dude, CP, you forget how big and wild it is.
Child porn.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about?
Yep. Yep.
Shit.
Central Park.
Too many hours on B.
Jeez, Travis.
Yeah.
Yeah, cheesy pizza.
Yeah, exactly.
Cheese pizza.
Now Central Park though, I've slept there twice. Mm-hmm.
You've slept in Central
Okay.
Park?
Yes, sir.
Why?
One time on it, just because of trying to stay up overnight.
What side? Which side?
One time by the lake and another
The
time.
lake is great.
Yeah, one time another time
Honestly,
on the
that
bridge.
seems like an easy way to get
On
robbed.
the bridge, yeah.
No.
He was the one doing the robbing at
That's
that
what people
point.
think. They look
Yeah.
at me and they're like, "What
They're
the
like,
fuck
holy
is this
shit,
guy
this guy's
doing?"
fucking laying down on a bench.
Yeah,
I'm not walking close.
Until
Probably think I'm in a
well, you weren't
funk
on, you
hole.
weren't on the Harlem side of it. You weren't chilling.
Right, he's middle.
No, yeah,
middle
both of
the
them were
way.
in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah.
If anything, French tourists would be like, "Oh my God, the crazy man dead on drugs." Je ne le pourquoi.
What were we talking about before the fucking? You said something about an open mic, and then we started talking about the CEO.
There's
Open mic in Israel.
No, the
Oh.
no, Benjamin Netanyahu.
yeah.
Yeah,
Who's
we're
the guy that
we're gonna
does
do a
the-
podcast live from Palestine. We're gonna have Benjamin
Easy, yeah.
live from Gaza
Do it.
Strip.
Yeah.
Benjamin
Do it.
Netanyahu as the
I'll do that
guest.
shit tomorrow. I don't
Do
give a
it.
shit.
Yo, we're gonna get him. We're
Yeah.
gonna get him to drop that fake Israeli accent that he
I
has.
know.
And
He has a
he's-
New York accent.
no,
I know
he's
it.
from Philly.
He is.
Yo, I'm Benjamin
Wow.
Netanyahu.
Let me
Yo,
guess,
I'm
South
from
Philly.
I'm from Philly. Yo, I'm from Delco. Yo, Israel's kind of like Philly when you think about it. Yo, they got a river. It's kind of like the Schuylkill.
He does look like a suburban dad.
Who do you think is supplying Kensington? Come on, guys.
Yo, yo.
Terrible.
I was gonna
terrible.
continue the war, but the Eagles are doing really good this year, and I want to get to some playoff games.
Yeah. Let's go Birds. I'm
I'm just gonna try to shoehorn the Philly accent into more
ends
things.
his speech.
Yo, the Birds this year are looking
Don't even
really
talk
good.
to me. Don't
Yo,
talk
that's
to me
kind of
like
drawn
that.
if you really think about it.
You're going too much Chicago now.
No. That's I've spent my time in Philly. That's a spot on Philadelphia accent.
I saw Benjamin Netanyahu at the
Yo,
Poppy store.
yo, Benjamin Netanyahu was at the Poppy store. Yo, fucking pussy. Yo, shit's drawn. Yo, John, I was getting one of them Johns.
One of those
one
little
of them,
Palestinian Johns. Shorty was.
one of them Swisher Johns. Yeah, the sweet
Five-
ones.
oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
the cheap ones. Yeah.
Sweet. The sweet ones. Dude, let's go. We got a game here.
Yo, I hate the
Fucking
Mexicans that
Fernandez.
hang out in Kensington.
Aman-Ra!
You mean the
God,
Puerto
I'm
Ricans?
Puerto Ricans.
No, the Mexicans.
Yo,
Yeah, them beaners. I don't fuck with them. Yeah, I got called beaner all the time in Philly. Like that was a
I
real
got called
insult.
that in Lindenhurst all the time.
I don't.
Terrible.
No, I really wouldn't get called that in Lindenhurst.
No, lucky you.
By
man.
who?
I fucking racist as kids. I'm
Hey.
not gonna say who they are.
Why?
Cause no way. I'll tell you, the most common thing I got called was Mexican. I'm like, what? And the way they would say it is like literally in the most derogatory
Oh, you
way.
took offense to that though?
I guess, yeah. 'cause
No,
why? are they-
why? Because they're not even Mexican. It's not even
exactly.
a good
That's
insult.
exactly how I'm like, what? the
No,
fuck?
it's just like I don't know. The only one that's like get called spick a bunch.
Oh, that's
Yeah, but you know,
I tried to get brainwash myself to forget.
no, that's
Right.
fine. That's fine. Like
Definitely got called that one.
they're just mad because you're white passing, dude.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
They don't-
talk
they don't-
about that.
You know what? I always my favorite
Let's
thing
talk
would
about
be
that
like,
real.
I'll be like, oh, where are you from?
We're an hour and a half in, boys. We
What?
Yeah, no, I could
We
feel
haven't
that.
even
Yeah.
started.
No, we've been cooked. Yeah. Oh, well, no, that's
we haven't. We
yeah.
barely hit the list,
Yeah,
Travis.
docket. Yeah, man, that's
We didn't even hit anything on that.
how the podcast goes. Sometimes it's just too good, and
Oh,
you just have to
okay.
keep
We have-
going.
Wait,
Gotta
crackhead
keep
knife
going.
fight. You saw a crackhead knife fight?
Yeah, during COVID, whenever I was really bored and I would just go to the city, I would just go to Tompkins Square Park a lot because people would hang out there.
The case checking out.
Yeah, and one time it was literally freezing cold, and I was known there because I would go there so frequently. So like other.
They thought you were homeless too.
Yeah, did you hear what I was about to say to my accent? I was going to say other homeless people. My soul, yeah, at home.
They thought you were homeless,
They
bro.
thought I was homeless all the
That's
time.
my boy Blue.
So I knew this one old guy, right, who would hang out in the bathroom and just take shots, right? And he would always say hi to me because I was there that frequently. Like
Shots of
actually.
alcohol,
Yeah.
or
yeah.
Was he drinking mouthwash?
Oh no. But basically, so we're in there talking, right? And there's these two crackheads fighting in the stalls, like one from one stall to another. Like they're obviously shooting up. They're not fucking.
So they're not crackheads, they're heroin addicts.
No, they would seem like they're on both.
Okay.
And
Well, that,
maybe
to be fair, that is a
simultaneously.
thing.
Yeah, maybe simultaneously.
Could be.
And so basically, it started over.
So they're
like
just crust punks, is what you're telling me.
old crust punks.
they're
They're Murphy's Law fans.
they're
really.
leftover crack fans.
Yeah,
They're
were.
former members of Leftover Crack.
Maybe. Yeah, they're like, you know the movie Kids.
Yeah, you know, Staba took me on tour, or whatever the fuck his name
God.
is. Right, that's his
So,
name?
I don't know, but I know who you're talking about, though. But regardless, so it was a beautiful, 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 beautiful day. Like, sunny, like snowing at the same time. Does that make any sense? Like,
Yeah.
like the snow coming in through
Picturesque.
maybe the
Yes.
best kind of day.
Yeah.
Yes, beautiful, 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 like glistening snow coming down. And then they're fighting over, because one of them fronted their dealer money. And so, and they didn't get the money in time. So
Ooh.
he was blaming him. He's like, this is your fucking fault. So then one decides, you know what, fuck this shit, and goes into the middle of the park to do God knows what, like literally in the middle of the grassy area, like if you're in Pokemon, like you would walk right, like right into that. And then the other guy decides to follow him, and they start yelling and fighting, and everybody starts looking. And keep in mind it's COVID, so the population of the park is probably like 85 drug addicts and me. You know what I mean? Like so.
So a normal
Yeah,
Wednesday
normal
at Tompkins.
situation. Yeah,
Just the frequent flyers.
I do like how gentrified the Lower East Side is, and
It's strange.
and
yes. And then you have them.
Tompkins Square Park is still Tompkins,
Yes.
and you'll just have these like really rich like yuppies and like NYU kids like
mixed with
just
openly shooting
walking,
up.
going for like a casual walk
Tompkins is
through.
sick. Shout
and
out
you'll
to
just-
Tompkins.
I
That's where my
agree.
buddy
City
Chachi
Marketplace.
lives Right off Tompkins.
Oh yeah,
Oh, they're gonna
you'll,
say
you'll
money.
see like a
I was gonna say
50-year-old.
I know him.
Oh yeah, he had rent right in.
Yeah, you walk through the park, there'll be like a hot Asian chick running by, and
Oh,
then
yes.
you'll see a guy like.
Yeah, literally. Like hating life. so
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
And then
I know we're an hour and a half in. Can I get a beer? Are there beers?
I might have some beers.
Dude,
Medalla.
I totally wanted a beer this whole time. I'm such an
This-
idiot. I never brought it up.
And
I forgot.
so
It was too good.
Basically, in
Combo's too
the
good.
beautiful fucking snowfall, you just see blood dripping and dropping on the snow because one of
Oh.
them stabbed the other one.
Ooh,
And I
blood
saw
on the
this.
snow. That's got to be a
Yes.
crazy vibe.
It was a crazy vibe. Absolutely.
Whoa!
Look, he took the label off too, so we don't have to deal with
Thank you.
copyright.
Yeah, this is so this goes out to the international fan base.
Yes.
Wow, what is this called?
Shout out to Bosnian and Albanians.
Krush, premium pilsner. All right.
Top pops off. It's like one of those ones. Where
Yep. It's been a while. I'm a little high and retarded right now, so bing, and
Let's get retarded in here.
It's like.
let me figure it out.
What, you don't think I'm a man?
I'm an adult.
There we are.
Cheers, boys! What another great podcast.
Yeah, some good
Too
stuff.
bad the people will never see the first one.
No,
Unless they
they'll get
pay.
put up eventually, man. I'm telling you.
Nope, can't have that.
I'm giving you the.
As the as
I have an idea for you.
Listen,
as
you're
the,
gonna-
as
you're
the
gonna have to-
talent, I can't sign.
you're gonna
off
have to
on.
We're gonna
DMC
blur you
you're
out,
gonna-
and we're gonna put your voice
Okay.
lower.
I like that. And
You're
just
gonna
be
have
like,
to. You're gonna
first-
have to DMCA me. 'Cause
Pilot,
I'll put
yeah.
that shit up.
I will. Yeah, no,
I was
that's
fucking the bitch.
That's exactly.
I might
I'll-
put it
I'm
up
gonna
now
have to.
that you're so upset. You're like, yo, I don't put it up. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna put it up at the same. I'm gonna fucking merge it into this video.
We're gonna go all out.
I'm
Sometimes
gonna be
I
like,
just gotta
after
bust and
the
stop a
podcast,
bitch.
if you want to listen to
That's
the one
what
with
they're,
David
that's what they're gonna
Kyle.
hear from the fucking thing.
Artist formerly known as Beck. That's what
That's-
the first one has to be.
Now, isn't that a cool?
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is a euphemism for. I think we talked about this.
Say it because I don't
It's
know
a
what.
euphemism for adrenochrome.
Did we speak
No.
about
I
this?
think we
No.
talked about this, and we said it's Monsters Inc. But you were like,
Maybe.
you really like adrenochrome.
I just think it's hilarious.
Yeah,
Have you ever-
wait,
have you
let's
ever-
talk
have you
about
ever
that.
been
I'm
offered-
huge on that. I love adrenochrome myself.
Have you ever been offered adrenochrome?
Yeah.
No, because you can't get it on EBT.
You heard it here, guys. You can't buy adrenochrome on EBT.
You weren't on the Silk Road at the right
Oh,
time?
I have a Silk Road shirt. I've been on the Silk Road, trust me. But I've never bought anything. I was just
Still
on there
on
for
it.
humor.
I had a friend buy Bitcoin back in the day when it was like
I did that.
when it was like $1,000 for
Yeah.
Bitcoin, and he was selling a lot of weed at the time, and he paid for the Bitcoin. He bought like 10 or 15 Bitcoin in cash in a Dunkin' Donuts. He gave the guy a duffel bag of cash in a
Wow.
Dunkin' Donuts in North
You
Philadelphia.
got like a hard drive.
Not even. I think the guy did like a transfer there, and he just kind of had to trust him that
Wow.
it went
Yeah.
through, and like.
That makes.
And then
me
he was
trust
buying
humanity
weed and
again.
mushrooms off the Silk Road and got exit scammed. No, it was funny. He would buy so much weed
Gotta
though
have
that
those
he
learning
was like
experiences.
he was like the worst drug dealer, but the best because he was so bad.
Healthcare?
No, my friend
Oh, my
Darren.
bad.
What?
My friend Darren from Philly. So see, Darren sold weed, and he was
Darren
supposed
McFadden?
no Darren Donnelly.
Okay.
I'll just dox all my friends on this podcast. I don't care. That's what makes it funnier saying their last name. It adds authenticity to the story.
True.
Yeah, so my friend Joe, who I was in
True shit.
engineering classes with, he lived with Darren. He knew Darren from home, and Darren was supposed to be going to Temple, and instead he just
Went to
decided,
church?
no, he would just sell weed, and just kind of go like this. He worked for, you know what GoPuff is? Like the
yeah.
he worked for GoPuff. He was
Missed
like
that,
a
yeah.
regional manager. But he would just he found out they had really good internet, and he would work overnights, and they set him up with gaming computers. So he just started Twitch streaming video games from the GoPuff office, like he wasn't gonna get in trouble for that. He had a video game controller, he had an Xbox controller and everything. Like
Yeah, dude. I feel like the GoPuff office was like a fucking storage center.
it was basically.
Everybody had like their own little storage unit.
But,
Get to work.
But yeah, so Darren would just disappear, and he'd buy like ounces, like zips of weed or whatever, but then leave. He would like kind of open them, but never put them. He would just leave the zips out, like open though. So like I'd go to smoke with Joe, and we'd be like, "We gonna use our weed?" And we just look at and be like, "Yo, where's Darren been? You seen him?" He's like, "Yeah, I haven't seen him for 4 days." We're like, "All right, just grab a handful."
That sounds like something Michael Hawk would do.
Bro, I used to leave. I'd be like, "All right, Joe, I'm getting out of here." Like, he's like, "Oh, you can grab some for the road?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And I'll just grab a handful and I'll just put it in
Yeah.
my pocket. I just put nugs like in my
Just Napoleon Dynamite tater tot.
yeah, or put it in like
some nugs.
like fuck. It's like
That's awesome.
remember when Mario used to sell weed and sometimes he wouldn't have bags, so he would just improvise. Like I've been the worst he ever did, receipts or napkins, a tied up napkin. You're like,
Yeah.
"Here, I got you the quarter," and it's just in a like a Taco Bell napkin.
Classic.
I never
didn't
got
start-
grub chewed though.
Oh, no.
Yeah, there was a weed dealer in our town.
Oh,
Travis
no.
could tell you about grub
Oh,
chew.
no. The
I didn't
only
start
time
smoking weed early enough to buy it from like too many dealers.
Oh, this kid was too young. This was a bad.
Travis, tell him about grub chew.
All right. So
Grub Jew.
I don't
That's
know
his
why they
nickname.
would call him that, but I think you could take a guess. So essentially, this is
Might
like,
be a little anti-Semitic.
definitely influenced by that. I would definitely say
He's
so.
a Jew that liked to
But I
eat.
would always be like, he's Ashkenazi. Let me give him, let me give him a
Oh no,
little
you'll find. You'll hear.
let me give him a little something. So basically, he was like, what, 5 years younger than us?
I don't know. You know better than me. I just know he was younger. He was like your brother's age, right?
No, younger.
Oh, okay.
Even younger. So one time I decided, you know what? Let me support the kid. He's nice to me. Everybody makes fun of him. Let me give him a little bit of cash. Brown weed, headache, terrible.
Oh, I was talking about the fact that when he would deliver it, he wouldn't have a bag and he would just kind of hand it to you.
Oh yeah, he would just drop it.
He
in
would
your
drop
hand.
the-
Like,
he would-
that's your problem now.
Well, you just drop it into your hand and drive away.
Yeah, your
You'd be like,
problem.
"Up, here you go."
Yeah.
See ya.
Exactly. Like
And
literally.
leave faster than you could be like, "Yo, where's the bag?"
Where'd he go?
It was,
too?
only, it was only half a gram light because you dropped half of it.
Yeah.
That's on you, buddy.
And I would see people struggle to drive, like
Because they just have a fucking handful of weed. It's also not legal either. So
At the time,
you just
yeah.
have a handful of illegal drugs in your hand
Yeah.
driving. Like,
Yeah, weed is so funny because it lasts pretty much forever. It doesn't really lose too much, but like
I remember, yeah.
It's
another time.
you know.
I smoked
my
weed I
God.
found on the ground in
You-
Philly one time.
Yeah.
I found a bag of weed.
Mhm.
Like I was
I don't
walking,
blame you,
and like it was like it kind of fell into like a pile of
Uh-huh.
leaves.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking, I was like, oh, that looks like weed.
Either the
And then I-
best trap ever, or
And I
somebody
picked
really
the bag
lost
up,
their
and
shit.
I was like, oh, that is weed. And then I brought it to my apartment, and like it was like a nug. It was like enough for a bong pack. And like I go to my roommates, I'm like, yo, I found this. I think it's weed. And they're like, hey, grind it up. Let's see.
Let's
And then
try.
we grind it up, and they're like, yeah, that's definitely weed. And I'm like, yeah, you guys want to smoke
It's
it?
just covered in a
And I
little
and they're-
duster.
I pack
Just a
it.
little
I
duster.
pack it, and then they're like, we're not smoking that.
Oh.
And then I just smoked this whole bong pack of this weed I found on the sidewalk, and it was pretty good.
Went well. You're still
Okay.
here. Welcome. He's still here.
Yeah, that was like a decade ago, so I'm still kicking, so we're good.
That
Oh,
only happened to us one time. I used to play baseball at college, and we'd always go to Florida.
Yeah.
And that would be like, we can't have weed for a week. Nobody can smoke for a week. So we're always fiending a little bit by the end. And as we were leaving, literally on like the 7th day, one of my buddies, because we all had little hotel rooms, found a nug in the back of like the hotel drawer.
Wow.
We were like, is that a nug? Is that a nug? I pushed it out. I was like, I don't really want to smoke that. But like you, him and like a couple other people did, and we're like, oh yeah. We're like, oh, best nug ever.
Smoking weed off the ground.
Yeah, I mean,
so
it was
funny.
probably K2 as well in there. That's why they had such a good time. But
I remember picking up a bag
Yeah.
in Times Square.
it's out
Oh,
there.
I
man.
bought weed off a dude in time.
Well, I
One
mean,
time,
like literally finding it on the
Yeah,
ground.
dude, you could
yeah.
you could hunt
I
for
bought,
like
I bought
gold.
weed
Yeah.
off. I bought weed off one of those African dudes in Times Square one time. You know the African guys.
Yeah, I do.
The
They
African
get it
guys
from
that-
Chinatown.
You
yeah.
know the African vendor guys that
Of
sell.
course,
like,
that's how AirPods. FairPods.
yeah. Basically, me and my friend were we were in the city for a show, and it like ended, and we like missed, like there was like a big gap between trains. It was like an hour and a half or something. And so we were like, I guess we'll just go smoke weed or whatever and walk up to Central Park. So we walked out Broadway or whatever, and like go to one of the African dudes and we're like, yo, you got weed? And he like, yeah. And he's just like, he busted out. He sells us like a full. Honestly, the oldest. I never thought I'd be buying a dime bag again, like a gram.
Yeah.
I bought like a G, and then we bought a grinder and papers off it too, which is
Hey,
even
well, next
funnier.
time buy it off King Eric on Prince and Broadway.
King Eric.
You
He
get 5
runs
joints
that
for
place.
Singing
20.
that Zaza.
Yeah, that weed mixed with lavender.
It's a different time, man. Fucking
You know what?
dispensaries.
We got
and
time
all.
for one more good story I
Yeah,
got here.
man.
So we're
Go
talking about
ahead.
dropping stuff.
This has been a good one.
All these people have lost weed.
Come on.
One time in college.
I picked up a gun.
No. So, well, first of all, this is funny because I was Marlboro Red hundreds were on sale. In Philly, they have sales on cigarettes. They don't have them up here, but like sometimes I'd walk into the 7-Eleven in Philly and be like, "Oh, hundreds are $3 off. Guess I'm smoking hundreds this week."
Yeah.
And so I had a pack of Marlboro Red
Back of the
hundreds,
truck.
which is a hilariously dusty cigarette to be smoking. And so this random kid, you know those people you meet in orientation and you don't really see him, but you'll just kind of see him randomly throughout your college career, like here and there, and they'd be like, "Hey man, remember me from orientation?" So there's this one like kid, he was like a real like poser, like he's like in orientation, he's like, "Oh, I'm all about like skating and stuff." And then he's just like, he pulls up, like when you pull up to the skate spot, like there's a big skate spot on the campus where the skaters would hang out. He would pull up and gets, "What the fuck, dude? This kid's such a poser." So this kid would always see me and be like, "Yo, sure, yo, what's up?" Like,
That's so.
so wait, so this is where the story's going somewhere. I swear,
Gotta get somewhere.
it's going somewhere. I'm telling you. So he lived like on it. My route from my apartment to the Dollar Pizza place down like a couple blocks down. So apparently he lived between my apartment and the pizza place, and I didn't know that. So one day I go and I get pizza, and I'm walking back, smoking a cigarette, and he's on his porch and he goes, "Yo, Sean, yo, what's up, dude? Yo, you gotta come in here and burn with us." And so I'm like, "Fuck, dude. All right, yeah, dude. You want to smoke? Oh, sure, cool. Yeah." I'm like, "All right, I'll get some free weed out of this. Like, let's see what's up with this." I'm smoking a cigarette, and like, first of all, his apartment's like, the place is disgusting. And he's like, I'm like, do I have to put the cigarette out? And he's like, "Yeah, yo, no smoking cigarettes in my apartment." It's like, "Oh, of course. Okay, put the cigarette out, go in there." He's just got like, you know, like one of those typical like fucking college houses, like living rooms.
It's a dude.
It's just it's a table like this, but there's no space because it's all just ashtrays and like glass bongs and shit.
It's one big movie poster.
And like empty beer. yeah, an Animal House poster.
Yeah.
So they have just like they have like probably your favorite type of rap music playing. They probably got like Sam Adams playing like all over the speaker. So I'm like walking in there and I'm like, dude, I'm gonna what the fuck? Looking around and I'm like, are they gonna smoke weed?
Yeah.
Like, and so they start talking to me. He starts talking about skating. He's like, dog, yo, you skate? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, yo, let's watch your fucking video, bro. Like your friends put out a video. So I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll bring the skate video up. We'll watch it. It's really good. Cause like my friend's video was really good. Like they're really good skaters. And like
Compass Underground.
No.
Was it me fingerboard?
It's Travis finger. So start playing the video. It has like 90s rap, like the type of music you'd expect from a skate video. And they're watching it, and then like someone's like, "Yeah, what is this fucking music? Yeah, this fucking sucks. Yeah, put on," and they just put their own music on over it. Still haven't smoked. And we're just like, "Yo, this is video, bro." And so we're smoking, and like, it gets like 5 minutes into the video, and they're like, "Bro, let's put on Trailer Park Boys." Then they put on Trailer Park Boys with the music still playing.
Oh my god!
They're like, we need a couple more.
And we're smoking weed or whatever. I'm sitting on this couch. I'm like, dude, this is the weird. This day took the weird. I wasn't planning on doing anything. I was planning on eating. Yeah. And then I'm sitting there. I'm like, fuck. I want to
start changing the tires on our cars.
Dude, like they're watching Trailer Park Boys, just saying like dumb shit. I'm like looking around. I'm like, where are my cigarettes? Where are my cigarettes?
No.
Like, oh, they're not in my pocket. And I'm like, oh, this is my out. This is my out. I'm gonna say I lost my cigarettes. I need to go get them or whatever. Bro, I walk out I get out the apartment. I make my escape. I get out the apartment. I'm like, I actually have to find these cigarettes. This is a full pack. Like, I don't got money like that. I spent $10 on this. I look in the street, bro. I just dropped I was skating, so I dropped the pack, like slid out of my pocket.
Oh, so they were scattered in a
No, even better. I see the pack. And I'm like, that's the pack. I got it. I know that's my pack. I go up. It got ran over by cars. So the cigarettes were all flattened.
No.
I smoked them. No, I smoked them.
Oh, you
I
did?
smoked. They were like oval. They were all deformed because the pack got just crushed by a car. But they got crushed evenly because it drove over it like perfectly.
Yeah,
wow, probably enhanced it.
Dude, I think about that so much.
Galvanized.
They were perfectly oval cigarettes. I'd pull them out and be like, what is that? I'd be like, and
they're French, brother.
And they were hundreds too, so they were like really long.
Damn, you fucking smoking like the party things like a blank.
Yeah.
I picked up something
just
yesterday.
Just an old
too,
detective. Just his cigarettes are just always.
Key point I didn't make about describing this kid is he would pull up to the skate park wearing like those Kanye West glasses.
Shutter shades, baby.
The shutter shades, like dead serious, like
I love boobies.
Like the yo. Yeah. I heart haters like DGK shirt. Like,
those had their era.
They're coming back.
Never had their era. Anyone who ever wore those is like, yo, look at this fucking idiot.
Just the least functional sunglasses of all time.
Speaking of picking things up real quick.
I do remember seeing him in 7th grade at like Warped Tour. I mean, like, dude, I want a pair of shutter shades.
Yeah, you wear them at like a fucking concert where you're tripping balls.
Bar mitzvah.
So no,
I was never an EDM. Dude, actually,
I used to be.
One time I was on the train
to a state of trance.
I was on the train to Black and Blue Bowl. Black and Blue Bowl used to be on the same day, so a big hardcore festival used to be on the same weekend as EDC.
It doesn't exist anymore.
I don't think EDC is still in New York.
No, B&B.
B&B still goes, but I don't think it's on the same. Maybe it's not on the same week, but for from 2010 to 2014 or 2015,
there was a spot at B.
It was the same weekend, so I'd take the train in and I'm prepared to go kick some ass to some hardcore, And then I just got all these bros in neon colors, I love sluts shirts.
I'm here to get laid.
Yeah, exactly. With binkies in their mouth and shit. And by the time we were taking the train, and you know how on the LIRR all the stops are this is a train to, and this stop is, and
yes,
yeah. So every stop that thing would start talking, and some drunk bro would be like, "Yeah, this is the train to EDC," and he would scream it over the speaker every stop. So every 5 minutes, he'd be like, "This is the train to EDC, motherfucker. We're gonna get drunk."
Anybody I ever knew that was going to that, I was just cutting them out of my life. Legitimately.
Kyle's reevaluating his past choices now. Hearing us talk about this, he's like, "Dude, should I bring it up?"
You just said I used to go. My bad.
You're a big raver, dude.
No, I mean, yeah.
You bet. Did you ever do the overnight raves?
2013
Did
to
you
like
ever?
2015.
Did you have a backpack?
No,
You ever do the camping?
I wish I tried that.
Go
one
fuck
time.
a smelly bitch.
See, that
in a
always
tent.
seemed like the bar. It's like, well, if you're doing that, then you're fucking crazy.
Did you ever get taken
You're one of the
hostage?
You're not a
crazies.
real wook.
No, I show up in a lacrosse penny and just
Yeah, exactly.
Face
I don't
for
know
one
what I
day,
hate.
and
I don't know
that's
if
it.
I hate jam bands or like EDM more. Like I kind of hate both. I respect like European. I respect the Europeans doing EDM.
As long as it's played at the right place, right time, everybody knows their place.
Old Latinos are allowed freestyle. Europeans
right,
are allowed their
Cynthia.
house music. You know. But like
Whites are allowed their trance.
I don't want
their
any
own.
whites playing dubstep in my presence.
Whoa.
There's
Wait,
nothing-
pro step or dubstep? What we talking?
Both. They're fucking
Alright,
awful.
alright. What about UKF?
I just listen to white noise.
Dude, I'll listen to
brown note.
I'll listen to meditating chakras over that shit.
No,
for
I
real.
know. How's your root?
Sacred frequencies.
How's your root?
Strong, dude. My peanut.
432.
I've been in-
432.
Yeah. we got your 432 hertz. You got your 542 hertz.
Mhm.
You got you got your angel frequency.
ever slow it down?
888 hertz. 11. Yeah. Dude, you got to expand your pineal gland.
Oh,
You ever
you're
play
Yeah.
it directly at your testicles? that's really what
Randy
you
Moss.
Yeah, that's you ever
That's what
jelk?
you've been
You guys know what jelking is?
I've heard of it from little kids online.
I
Always
think
saying
that's
that
why
shit.
my nuts hurt.
That's
I
what-
jelked too much.
No, you're jelking your nuts. You're trying to make your nuts hang lower.
You got a unit.
Every morning you're
joking.
every
I need more
morning-
swimmers. I need
Every
more
morning
swimmers.
you're waking up just kind of tugging on your nuts a little, like I'm gonna get these hang low. They're gonna touch the toilet water one day.
Oh my lord.
Gravity's just not doing its work.
If my dick isn't gonna hang, at least my nuts will.
Picking
Oh,
yeah.
I think we're at an hour 48. We should wrap it up. You got any
Alright.
plugs, Kyle?
Okay, plugs. I mean,
20 and 8th plugs.
You got any
Baggy-
shows coming up?
Baggy Pants Films on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's still trying to go viral as always. We're
Yeah.
trying to go viral with the sketchies.
Baggy Pants Films on YouTube. That's the channel.
Yep.
What you want
On-
to plug your open
on
mic?
the gram as well. Oh yeah, Black Sheep Ale House open mic, second Thursday of every month. Baby.
Now, what town is that in?
That's in Mineola.
Mineola, New
Oh,
York.
Portuguese.
Yeah, putting
Yeah.
up with the Nassau Squad, 8 p.m. And
We want a trans.
me.
We want a trans fortune teller to show up.
I think
So
it's a
if
guest.
you're one of that, you're welcome. We'll give you a lot of time.
you don't even have to pay the cover if you're.
No,
No,
we'll
FBI.
give you a headliner set. We'll give you like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
a door deal or something.
I put people up on stage until they literally die. So
Oh, okay. So you're like
everybody
Evan
gets a
Weiss.
different time frame. Yep. Yep.
So what else you got? You got any shows coming up?
Nope.
Nothing
Nope.
booked.
Trying to do more Beck's Backyard show. That
You gonna
trying
book
to get
one?
BBY3. We need to
get
If you
it.
ever
Trying to
want
find the
musical
venue.
artists, we
Trying to
got
find
'em.
the venue. Yeah, we're gonna get Sean Man maybe on the 3rd. Maybe he'll be performing on the 3rd. We'll
I
see.
like the sound of that.
No,
The third
Travis,
on
you
the
got any
3rd.
plugs?
Yeah, King Eric. He sells 5 for 20 joints on the corner of Prince and Broadway.
Yo, valid.
Wyckoff and Star
Oh, great
Street.
stuff.
That's valid.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
All right, but no, actually, besides that,
Eat Raffles on Instagram.
Ian
No,
Ruffles on
don't. Yeah,
Instagram.
he's,
Yeah,
the,
we
he's
want-
the real one that
No, we
can't
want
follow.
we
He's like
want
the
Travis
lucky
to
guy.
pull. I want Travis to pull big numbers on
Yeah.
Instagram. Then
Yeah.
Travis can become
Travis-
friends with
Travis-
with a lot of fans.
Hell
Travis
yeah.
would be
He's
friends
got
with
the
fans.
Jamie vibe, Rogan Jamie vibe.
No,
Jamie, pull that up.
dude, Travis,
Travis, tell us that crazy story about you in Costa Rica.
Listen, people are gonna show up for me. They're gonna stay for Travis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if
That-
your
when-
girlfriend
when you're
doesn't dance with you at the
insane-
wedding, she'll
when
dance
you're
with me. Real
insane
story.
racist opinions, just turn them off immediately. They will go to Travis.
Yeah, I got
If
you.
you
Don't
build it.
worry.
Listen,
Travis
it's only
will come
it's
on.
only slight racism.
It's
slight racism.
it's racism for all at least.
Yeah, exactly. It's
We're coming at you.
That's the place
Except
you
for
want to be these
Bosnians.
days. Nothing's off limits these days as long as you spread the love equally.
yeah.
All right.
All right, let me plug my shit. So
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
I'm doing Mandy Jones A woman podcast. No.
Does she have a
See what I'm saying? Yeah. No, we can't market this guy.
I'm doing Mandy Jones's podcast next Wednesday,
Let's
the
go.
Surface Chat. I think that's gonna be live on YouTube.
Wow.
I'll probably post the link on my Instagram at @dadandjorts _ for spaces. I got a show coming up, Carney's 110 in Amityville.
The PWAC.
Mike Ellison's headline, the great and powerful Mike Ellison's headlining. It's show is booked by Shecky, very family friendly act.
Sheckler.
What else
shout
do
out
I
to
got?
Sheckler.
I got another show coming up in March with Terry McNeely. So
Wow,
yeah,
we're
I
booking
got
deep
big,
on the calendar for you.
yeah,
I love that.
I got the calendar rolling.
Yeah.
But that's it. That's Pot of Hot Coffee. This is episode number 5.
Absolutely.
I hope you guys have a great Sunday.
Yeah, and remember, no phones on Saturday, guys.